Previously on Tomb of Annihilation.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, 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 dun. You cleared out Shagambi's shrine and got the cube from Shagambi's shrine, the one with all the gladiators. You escaped, and pretty quickly you got to the next shrine. It was basically like the Crystal Maze. It was E Jin's shrine with an extremely easy puzzle, or it felt like. An extremely easy maze or labyrinth, and you had a very creative escape when you created a hole in the ceiling and used a grappling hook to just for laughs and escape the shrine. And that is where we left it. You are standing outside Ejin's shrine. What do you do?
With the drunken sailor. We have 3 cubes now, don't we?
Yes.
Yes. What's the time? Did we?
The day is wearing on now.
Mm.
Late afternoon.
Probably scout out somewhere to.
To camp.
Yeah.
How about shrine?
What shrine?
Any shrine.
Oh yeah, you're up there. Sorry. Should have moved you talking about there.
Oh, should we camp out on in the rabbit shrine? Or the
Well, if we
doorway or
camp
whatever?
somewhere we've already been,
It might be alright.
yeah,
Sounds good.
possibly. Let's go.
Where are you going?
Somewhere we've been that's clear and semi-safe. That's nearby.
I mean, there's always that burnt out camp.
No, no.
Well, the one that looks like it's been attacked. Mm.
With the snake shavings in it, no.
So I'll tell you with the heat and all the monsters and things that you've done, you're gonna have to work hard to find somewhere.
Let's have a zoom in.
Has anyone got Liam's tiny hut?
I was thinking about that.
You better not do.
um,
What about, like, I don't know, this big thing over here?
let's go check it out.
Squeezing. Yeah, squeezing
Yeah.
a corner somewhere. I'm just thinking closer to this side rather than the flooding water side.
Yeah.
Might be better.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
Okay. Are you going down the main boulevard?
Of Broken Dreams?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You set off once more. Down the boulevard. Where are you going? To this building on the left.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. You come across what appears to be a ruined building. There's a large archway leading in. It appears to have been an indoor market at some point. Purely because there's ruined wooden stalls, overgrown with vegetation, and there's a tree growing inside here as well.
Ooh.
What do you do?
What kind of tree is it?
Just a regular. It's a
Inside
regular.
the... Sorry, go on.
So, what kind of tree is it? Well, it's it's a jungle tree, Dylan. It's a jungle tree.
Are there any
It's
tracks on the ground?
Let's have a survival check from the bard.
$20.
Other than more piles of this cloth / skin, you don't see any tracks. What kind of tracks are you looking for?
Well, sort of range from animal tracks, see if there's any sort of nasty large cats with fucking tentacles growing out of their faces. Zombie
Snake.
tracks, snakes.
With a 20, you'd know for a fact that it's highly unlikely that the Kamadans would leave tracks.
Fair enough.
But no, you don't see any. You don't see any tracks.
Is it worth sending Dylan the rapacious raccoon in to scout out the?
I can do that. Be a
Don't ask me what
service.
rapacious means, by the way. It just rhymes with raccoon. I'm sure it means something nice. It doesn't mean like rapey. Dylan the rapey raccoon.
Jeez. Now you're getting demonetized
Well, fuck it.
in Ukraine.
I've gotten used to it now. My funds have dried up. My bludgeoning empire has come to an end. Go
Have
on,
to go
Dylan.
to OnlyFans now.
It's not going well, Shards.
No, wild shape into.
Raccoon.
I don't have raccoon. What's a raccoon? I've never seen one.
Fresh panda.
Trash pandas. Rocket Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what a raccoon is.
Oh, be a honey badger.
Brutus doesn't know what a raccoon is.
Oh, right.
I would say it in character, even though he doesn't have a very different voice from me. Yeah. Wild shape into a rat.
A yat.
Okay. So you shrink down to the size of a rodent, and your whiskers flicking in the air, sniffing the air. What are you doing?
I'm going to scurry in, check around the base of the tree, see if I smell any jackal piss out.
Any what?
Jackal piss, you know. That lingering scent.
Also, you're using your smelling senses, right? Keen
Yeah.
smell.
Yeah, keen hearing and smell.
Okay, so you are tracking for urine
Smell.
or any other dodgy smells. Okay, let's have a keen smell check.
Keen smell check.
That means you've got advantage.
Can you wild shape me? Sorry.
Yes. Right. Are you currently wild shaped into? Oh no, you're not. Right. I'm having to delete all your wild shapes. Bear with me.
I deleted them.
Your previous ones. No, it creates a new
Delete.
character every time you wild shape.
Oh,
Is very
right.
annoying.
That's the way it'd be.
Okay, so you are tiny rat. I mean, all it means is keen smell is advantage on perception checks.
Alright. Right, don't roll a dice, right, so it's perception.
Mm-hmm.
12, but what was keen? Oh, it's just advantage, isn't it?
So 16.
Yeah.
16. I mean, you smell quite a lot. It's a mixture of big cat urine. You can't quite make out one of the spells that stands out. You can't quite make out what it is because you've never smelt such a thing before. It's like an earthy. It's a very earthy smell, but it's not the earth, if you know what I mean. Something has been through here that has created this smell.
Smell fresh.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm going to creep a little bit further in. Being cautious, sticking to the walls.
Okay. You don't hear any movement. You don't see any movement amongst all the wrecked stalls. There's actually a burnt out campfire in here. There is certainly nothing of value amongst the trash.
So the burnt out campfire, does that seem fresh? Can I tell by the smell or by the touch? Gently touch.
I mean, it was indoors, so it's not wet. But it probably has. It's not warm anyway.
Gonna go out and relay to the party that it smells like cat piss. Smells like cat piss in here. Relatively fresh.
Are you are you hooking your thumb over your shoulder as well?
Yeah.
Smells like cat piss in here.
Yeah, I can't see out moving her out, but you never know. Felines can be a bit sneaky. Yeah.
Proceed with caution then.
I'm going to stay as a rat for now as well, like that, as we proceed.
Okay. I forgot to mention.
You're all dead.
Yeah, something steps on you and you're dead now. You got 1 hit point. Love it. There's several different sized piles of dung, poo,
Pup.
Like
of,
big
va-
as
of
us.
varying ages.
Oh, is there any white pup?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Been there for a while. Looks like a regular stamping ground for some kind of creature.
Yeah, I don't think we should keep here.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
won't say
the-
it's a
No.
skipping grounds. Cats and that.
What about the buildings backwards a little bit? There's quite a few.
There's a tall one here, whereas if we could camp on the roof and, you know, be alright to keep a watch out for anything approaching.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Going to this tallish building that's just directly opposite the old market.
Okay. You climb into this tower, is what it is. The stairs inside that used to spiral up, bolted to the walls, and most of it has collapsed, with only the occasional strut or beam sticking out, still clinging onto the side of the building.
Is there any one way in this building? And does it have windows?
There's 4 ways into this building, in and out. They're completely exposed, there's no doors, and there's plenty of windows as well.
Not feeling that.
No. Too many blind spots. If only we had a guide that we, you know, didn't get killed. Whoops.
You didn't trust him anyway.
No, it was dodgy.
You think everybody's dodgy.
Because everyone is.
Yeah. Oh, there's a beautiful woman. She's a hag.
Well,
Or as Josh would say, can I have a number?
dear oh dear.
What would you like to do?
Are there any sort of smaller houses nearby that have
There's-
doors?
There's plenty of smaller little houses. I mean, yeah, they're wrecked. There's nobody living here, as far as you can tell.
Is there any way we can sort of fashion a barricade and bed down for the night?
You search the houses for a while, and you find one that has obviously the windows have been blown out. The front door's rotted, long since rotted away. it seems relatively clean, untouched.
No snake skin.
Snake skin, no.
No piles of poo.
I mean, it's a smallish house, but yeah, no piles of poo.
Cool.
There's only one toilet.
Sounds probably the best place we're going to be able to sleep tonight.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, who's got first watch?
I'll also use mould earth, just to grab 5 foot with the terrain and plonk it in front of the door as we're inside.
You going to do what? Sorry.
Use mould earth and plonk 5 foot of dirt in front of the door. Sort of barricade us in, so there's only the windows.
Okay. So what shape are you molding the earth in?
Pretty much a cube, like picking it up from.
So just like Minecraft, you just create a block of
Yeah, exactly like Minecraft.
earth.
Yeah,
You place it on the floor and then another block on top of it.
yeah. It's got grass on top.
And you're not quite happy with its placement, so you start punching it, and then you build another one.
You know the score.
All too well.
Unfortunately. Okay, so you barricade yourself inside this building with only windows to escape from. I mean, to get out from when you wake up in the morning. Is that correct?
Sorry, that's
Yes.
correct. Oh, mute.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'll take first watch.
Who's taking the second watch?
I will.
I'll take last watch.
I'll take whatever. Watch.
I don't think Craig's here anymore.
He's
Sorry,
got
just
nothing
having
left.
some issues. I am listening, but I'm not actively here. If that makes sense.
Oh, cool. Right, so what would you like to do for the night? Just sleep and keep watch?
I'll do a bit of tale telling maybe of like nicer adventures that are less deadly.
So
Raising
you're
the
gonna
spirits.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
so you're gonna tell your friends about that time that what?
Well, I don't know. Probably I'll recount my most recent adventure when I went to see the big what do you call it? That other place, Waterdeep. The amazing things that happened there.
Okay.
I'll pipe in with a bit of music. So to
Set the stage.
set the stage.
What?
Thank you. Fucking brain fart.
So you're playing traditional Waterdavian music.
Yeah, softly on my lute.
Okay.
Lovely.
What's everybody else doing?
I'll be standing guard over the windows, just picking one and just keeping an eye out for any sort of movement and stuff. Ready, and I'm armed.
You're armed,
Got my stick out.
so you're standing guard.
Mhm.
What's Brutus doing?
I'm playing around with a pestle and mortar, mixing random grasses and seeds that I've picked out between my toes. See if anything.
Oh, how do we do
magic
an
happens.
how do we do an alchemy check? Let's have a look. Are you still a rat? Are you doing it as a rat with your
No,
little?
I have to restore transformation to cast
Alright,
the
okay.
mould earth.
Let's see. What can we roll for that? Let's do a medicine. Ooh. 18. You pick up like you've been collecting bits of leaves and funny coloured grass through your travels, and some seeds. And most of it you've never seen before, although it has a pleasant smell. And you mix it, and then you pour a bit of water in, and then mix it a bit more until it's a paste. And then you dilute it into water, and you take a little taste of it, and you feel you feel uplifted, and your whole body kind of feels like your your virility has returned after a long absence.
Aye.
And you make a potion of Viagra. No, you make a greater healing potion.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
We're gonna need that in a minute.
Yeah. How do I down here? Nice. Do I remember how I made that?
I mean, you do remember how you made it, but those leaves came from in the jungle, and you had to use all of it up.
Cool. I'll add it on D&D Beyond. I'll just remember it's
Snapjaw just broods and stands at the window and stares out into the distance. So, let's have a D20. The night passes without incident.
Yes.
So
Love it when
you
that-
you wake up the following morning. The heat is unbearable in here. Unbearable. The doors blocked up. The windows aren't providing enough ventilation because they're only little windows. But you have gained the advantage of a long rest.
Sweet.
Nice.
Thank you, Peter.
You're level 8 now.
Nice one. It'll be a while since you're level 8.
Don't upset him.
A long, long while. It's lagging again. No, it's not. Okay, so nobody's been able to go out for a wee during the night because this door's completely blocked. What would you like to do?
I'll unblock the door.
Everybody piles out, runs into the bushes.
Allow a large size of relief. Cool. I suggest we go back to the next shrine.
The next shrine. Simple as that. Which way are you going?
North along the road. What's this big old building here, Pete?
Who knows? Let's find out.
Let's find out.
So you're making your way downtown.
That song is 20 years old, and I learnt that today.
What is?
Make 'em my way downtown. Like, da-na-na-na-na-na.
Really?
Yeah, it's 20 years old.
She's obviously making her way
2002.
back town now.
Yeah.
That is more than 20 years old. That is, I would say that's 25 years old.
Hang on. Making my way downtown.
It's Vanessa.
Alta. Ah, there we go. Yeah.
Redgrave?
No.
2001. Yeah, it's 20.
Else. 2001.
Yeah. 21 years old.
Aw.
Jesus. Right. Good night, everyone.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Just gonna have to lie down now. Thanks very much. Thanks for that.
Who's bailed out?
I think someone did.
Did Shardia bail out then?
No, I accidentally hit the wrong button. I meant to close one.
I thought she was like, fuck this.
Fuck this. No.
Good night. Oh, is that it? Right, see ya.
As you get to this crossing here, this crossroads, on the left you see an overturned wagon lying in the street.
Is there any signs of danger or distress?
There are flower petals on the ground,
Ooh,
like everywhere.
pretty new then.
Fresh?
Some fresh, some older. There's even a flower garland hanging on the wagon.
we found the D&D equivalent of like people taping roses to lampposts, I think.
Felston's wedding cart.
Oh, you mean that you so lovingly designed?
Oh god, I forgot about that. Oh,
Go and approach the wreckage carefully.
okay.
I'll follow.
There doesn't seem to be anyone here. But for the first time in absolute ages, and
For the first time in forever?
ages, for the first
Yes.
time in for Squid pops his head out of your pocket,
Squid!
You
And he goes-
little bastard.
and he goes, "Squid," and he looks around.
I'll pop him out. I'll go. Where? Do you remember Omu?
He jumps to the ground, and he kind of runs around. And as you look around, you notice that you did think it was possible. This area is even more lush with plants that are all kinds of different colors.
Is it similar to that garden where that where we made Mike drink the poison?
Yeah, it's very similar to that.
Are there any sort of similar flora? What is it, flora and fauna about
Flora and
that look like
fauna?
they'll kill us?
There's no fauna here, but there's plenty of flora.
And Squid's out and about, looking happy.
Squid is looking around, looking for someone.
Oh,
Oh,
And
I'll
he runs up to the wagon and he looks under the wheel and starts picking things up like he's lost something.
I'll bend down and ask him. Are there any more? Is it Schwinger?
He nods his head emphatically.
Radio.
As you kind of stood there just scratching your heads, he points underneath a wagon and he's like jumping up and down with his little legs, shouting, "Squid! Squid!"
All right. I'll ask Blaine to help me lift up the wagon.
Okay. The weedy half elf will help with his strength 8.
And
I mean, it's overturned, but it doesn't take long to move it, and you find a moss-covered stone underneath. Apologies, you find a moss-covered stone disc, half buried in the mud underneath the wagon. Concentric rings of inscriptions cover its surface, some written in common and others etched in jagged cuneiform.
what's Squid doing now?
He's running circles around the wagon, just jumping up and down, shouting "Squid!"
See anything inside the wagon, or was it just covering the stone disc?
I mean, the wagon is pretty much bare, but it is covered in flowers and flower petals. And there's a very strong smell of honey.
Honey.
Oh, back to bees again. Not the bees. I'll dust off the stone disc and read what it says in common.
It reads, "Queen Napaka proclaims that the free people of Omu fear nothing. Brave new gods protect us, as Ubtao did before, but does no longer. Omu will rise again, and Napaka shall reclaim all that is hers by right of conquest."
Was Queen
It's about 3 feet in diameter. This.
Oh god, that's that in metric.
So 36 inches.
About a meter.
Yeah, that'll do. Yeah.
36 inches. Thanks.
Sorry.
Speak
It's about
metric.
a meter. 6 feet is 175.
Um.
And it weighs 200 pounds, so you don't
Oh,
flip it
God.
over like a coin.
I was gonna say. What? Yeah. What's 200 pounds in metric, Peter? No, I'm joking. Gotta speak bugger your imperial nonsense.
This is what it is. Americans, what can I do?
Goddamn Yanks. Was Queen Apekara the one in the basement?
No.
I'll ask Blaine if he could make sense of the jargon that I can't read.
I can, but it's a spell slot, and I don't want to blow
Oh,
these spell
yeah.
slots on understanding stuff, knowing what we're sort of facing in this place.
Read the stone. Read the stone.
What language is it in?
It's mostly in common, but some of it is etched in cuneiform, which is Old Omuan, basically.
Actually, no, I will. So it's only a first level spell. So I cast Comprehend Languages, put my hands to my temples, and open my eyes, and I can run my hands across the language, and it all comes to light.
You're rather frustrated at using your spell slot because it says, "To the citizens of Mesro."
Well, it's good for an hour, so someone might know that. If you come across anything else that needs interpreting, I'm your man. Just says to the citizens of Metro. Metro? Mesro. Metro? Mesro? Whatever.
Mangiamos.
Manjamos. To the customers of Manjamos. Okay, so
We're glad you didn't get food poisoning. Mm.
what would you like to do?
Can I dig around the ring since Squid is just absolutely
Yes.
yeah.
Squid is jumping up and down next to the ring. You dig around it and you pull it out of the mud, and as you pull it, clinging to the other side is another Chwinga who looks absolutely terrified. He's got a little stick and he's pointing it at you.
I'll bring up Squid and like show him to the other Schwinger.
They stare at each other for some time. They don't make any sound, but they stare at each other for some time. And after a while, they run up to each other and rub their noses.
Oh.
And then they do a little dance. And they like pick up the little flower petals and throw them up into the air like confetti.
Oh.
They doing a mating dance or something. Like David Attenborough's gonna come on and go, now the male chucks the plumage in the air.
I
Is
pull
one
my
of you
wire
going
pedal
to-
out.
It's one of you going to challenge it.
No.
No,
No,
we
I'm not
found out
challenging.
last time what happened with this.
Although the Chwingas are probably a smaller threat.
Listen, I know in this game, never underestimate something because it's little.
Size matters
Exactly.
not.
But this scene is so heartwarming that you're all inspired.
Oh.
Oh, yay.
Bless.
I'll ask Squid if like are they the same tribe or
As they're doing this little dance, some bees turn up and they appear to be following
Not
the other
bees.
Chwinga around. Not harming it, just kind of following it around. Sorry, what did you ask?
Oh, I asked if does this Schwinger look like Squid or are they two completely different?
The other Chwinga is bigger.
I mean, I guess I'll wait till they're done doing their little dance because they look so happy.
They finished their little dance. They're obviously finished communicating.
And I'll ask Squid if it's like, oh, can this friend of yours lead us around Omu?
He shakes his head and he says, "Squid."
Don't be stupid.
You'll not kill this one too. I'll ask if oh god. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank at the moment. I'll ask if are there any more Schwinger in Omu?
He nods his head emphatically. And his friend like points in all kinds of directions.
Oh, all over the place.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Mm.
I don't suppose the new dude talks a bit more than Squid, does he?
He doesn't talk at all. It's amazing that Squid even talks at all and says squid so expressively.
Fair enough.
Just one sec. Can Shardia roll me a d10?
Oh no, I never roll d10s. What does it look like? There.
It's got 10 sides on it.
9.
That 9.
9.
9.
9.
9.
9. The other Chwinga, the bigger Chwinga, comes up to you, Quinn, and hops up onto your shoulder and puts his little tiny hands on your cheeks and looks deep into your eyes with its really strange, otherworldly eyes.
And possesses you.
And possesses you. You are now possessed. Roll a new character. He bestows upon you a charm of safe passage.
Oh.
Ooh. That's
You
for the
can
whole
now
group, right?
cast. No, this is on Quinn, who can now cast Pass Without a Trace up to 3 times.
A day?
No, 3 uses.
Oh. Pass with
A day.
A day. Jesus. I never want
really-
to be seen again.
You really will be the knight.
Okay, pass without a
Uh,
trace times 3. Oh, nice.
And then he hops off, and they rub noses again, and the Chwinga kind of the other Chwinga kind of skips away into the brush, and Squid kind of waves and says "Squid,"
I'll wave
and then
to you
climbs
and I'll
back into your pocket
go,
to be brought out in another 6 sessions.
Look, I forget I have a tiny little friend in my pocket. It happens. Alright, I have to look up cast without a trace.
Pass Without a Trace.
Pass without a trace. What does
It's
it do?
without a trace. Without a trace.
Oh, that's really good,
A
actually.
veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet, including you, has a +10 bonus to dexterity / stealth checks.
Ooh.
And can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage.
Nice.
And you've got 3 uses of that.
Thank you, Schwinger.
Swing!
Swing. Swing, swing.
I'll 10. I'll go, yeah, that happened.
So yeah, that happened.
Well, that was handy. Shall we
See,
make
I'm
way?
not that mean.
That me.
Yeah, but you made me roll d10, so God knows what I was going to get. You could have given me something completely useless.
It was for the type of charm.
Right,
Ah.
I'm back in the room now.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Sorry about that. Domino's fucked my order,
Told you
And
it's a
they-
pizza.
and they give me stone cold pizzas.
Oh,
I'm-
Yeah. So I had 2 grumpy children because obviously they couldn't eat, and they finally just turned back up with them, so we're good. Right, game on.
Game on.
game on!
He's fed and watered. Let's go.
3rd set, 2nd leg. Game on.
Okay.
Where would you like to go next?
That big building.
What big building?
The one I pointed out. Hang on.
The one with like it's got a little. It looks like it's a really happy door.
It looks like a shopping centre.
It's a surprise door.
Is it? Yeah.
Wait, hang on a minute. Happy doors scare me in this game. It's one of those. Oh, that looks friendly. You know.
I'm-
Let's have a dexterity saving throw from Snapjaw.
Oh, he's pulling me straight in while I'm dipping me garlic.
Oh, don't want to be caught in while you're dipping your garlic.
Okay, no, Craig.
Good
24.
drip.
You hear it before you even feel it as an arrow whizzes past your head and kind of clinks off the building in front of you.
Snapjaw.
Good heavens.
As you dexterously just kind of dodge out of the way.
Rude.
Take cover.
Yeah.
Oh, take cover. Take cover!
You take cover and wait for the hail of arrows that never comes.
Meg, what are you making?
Are you knitting?
No, I'm sewing dice bags. I've got my dice today.
Ah, okay.
Loads of dice.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
Is this for Friday?
Yeah.
You're well excited, aren't you?
I am. It's
can
going to be.
tell.
What are you doing on Friday?
I'm. Freya's having a party at the Geek Retreat, and I'm going to try and attempt to run a children's.
Oh
D&D
my
session.
lord.
Unfortunately, it's like lunchtime.
Well, the D&D session won't be. That'll be like at 2 o'clock, so it should quieten a little
Alright.
bit there. I think anyone that comes in might get overwhelmed by like the 24 kids that are going to be there anyway.
Oh, that's a lot of children.
Yep.
Turn around and walk out again. Nah, fuck
Yeah.
that.
We'll see. We'll see.
I was talking to my boss and I said, I kind of need the because I'm off on Monday, Tuesday for Latvia. And I'm like, I kind of need the Friday off as well, but I don't want to take it as holiday. And he kind of just shrugged at me. He's like, and and I'm like, yeah, it's this kids party, and what
Will
can
they
we
not
do
give you
about-"
it as unpaid?
And he goes, you know what? You can work. You swap your working from home days, and just don't tell me what you're doing when you work from home. And he's just kind of left.
Oh.
So I'm gonna get paid to come to a kids party.
That's cool.
I mean, I'd have to be paid to go to a kid's party, to be fair. It's hellish. They just get crazy, don't they?
Oh,
They get
what a
hyped up
shame.
on sugar and get crazy eyes.
They're gonna smash the place up.
It's like an orgy without the sex.
Wildfire cool. You know,
They're just fucking mad, running all over the place.
it ain't
I was-
sugar you get hyped up on at an orgy, though.
No.
I think a certain wizard makes an appearance. It looks like a lizard. Okay, so you, this arrow whizzes past Snapjaw's head, who, like the Snapjaw that he is, just kind of dodges it without even trying.
Snapjaw!
As he hears the whistle coming
As
before
the
the arrow.
thug life glasses come down over his face.
And a little hat as well,
Mm.
and a spliff.
No,
Uh,
don't say that. We'll get demonetized.
Sorry,
It's too
a
late, mate.
cigarette.
We've already talked about orgies. We're well
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah, it's too late.
The rape bomb, the orgy bomb.
Oh god.
Rapey raccoons. It's all.
Smoke weed every day. Right. Yeah, you take cover. You duck behind some bushes and anything you can find, and you poke your heads over the bushes, and you see no one.
Did we see where the arrow came from?
It came from the east. Is the best I can give you.
So not actually in the doorway then.
No. It came from a ways off.
Oh, okay.
Can I walk out and I want to pull out the arrow and I want to look at what kind of arrow it is, like the feathering. Is it primitive? Is it metal?
It's not metal, but it's exquisitely made. The feathers are obviously from some kind of bird. You recognize those instantly. The wood, the shaft is exceptionally straight.
Okay.
And the tip smells a bit funny.
It's poisoned. Oh no.
It's Alice Cooper.
It's Alice Cooper.
Smells a bit funny. Snapjaw's gonna just stand up and be like, "Ha! You spaffed your load."
God, Craig, what's in your pizza?
Cocaine.
I'm not even going to say because it'll start a 20-minute pizza debate.
It's pineapple.
no.
Pineapple
It's
on it, isn't
pineapple,
there?
isn't it?
Pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I
Right,
had
I'm gonna-
pineapple on my pizza as well, so
I'm kicking
I
you.
like pineapple.
Heathen.
Because you're
Ooh,
a
there's-
tasteful man.
There's a new
Michael.
option on Discord called Timeout Crag. Literally. Okay. So what would you like to do?
is there any way of signaling to Brutus or
Oh wow, there is.
Snapjaw to maybe go and scout ahead, see if they can find where it came from? They have the companion stroke ability to change creatures.
I will. Yeah. I will send Nero, I suppose. Poor Nero.
You're gonna send Nero. What's he doing?
No, I'm
Is
not
he
going to send
flying?
Nero. Actually, I'm keeping Nero. I'm just going to go with Nero. I'll ride on Nero's back, and we will fly into the sunset.
So you're flying at the moment?
Well, I'm mounted on Nero. Yeah, you can't fly while I'm technically
okay.
fly while I'm mounted on it.
How far are you willing to go?
As far as it takes, Peter. I don't know what's to our east. What's visibly to my east? What does the
Well,
sky?
the next boulevard is to your east, and then some buildings and.
Yeah, I'm just going to
quite
go
a
through
bit
the
of-
door.
Quite a bit of flooding. You're gonna go through what? Sorry.
The door, because I was going to try the door, and then the arrow shot at me, didn't it?
I mean, the door is wide open. There's no door there as such. It's
Oh well,
just
let's go through it then.
You're just gonna stone cold go through it.
Yep.
Okay. This building appears to have been some kind of nobleman's house. There's a lot of well-made furniture. Some of it is actually still. I mean, it's one of those antiques you wouldn't sit on because you know it would smash to pieces, but it's still like holding together. The craftsmanship is quite decent. There's a lot of faded paintings on the walls. There is, as you move around the house, you find what appears to be the master bedroom, with a ruined bed, a chest that looks
Is there
remarkably
anything
good.
that the pictures depict at all, in particular? The faded paintings, or are they just fairly generic kind of?
From what you can tell from the paintings that are still left, it appears to be landscapes, but not jungle landscapes. It's almost like a desert landscape, you want to say. And then most of the other pictures appear to be portraits of some kind, but you can't
Okay.
make out faces.
All right.
So as you wander around the house, you find a chest at the foot of the master bedroom. This appears to be the most interesting artifact in here, besides the paintings.
What does it look
Ex-paintings.
like? Mimicky?
Mimicky? No. It just looks like a normal chest. It's still holding together.
A mimic would say that, Peter.
No, a mimic will just bite your hand off. Good idea, though. Thanks. I'll just get this map ready.
You can keep that along with the mimic peeling potions. They're my favourite. Okay, I will inspect the chest for any traps. Does it seem
Okay.
to be? Is it? So I guess if you're inspecting a chest for traps, you would try and work out: is it affixed to the floor?
No, this chest is not fixed to the floor.
Okay, so then that makes me think there's probably less likely to be some sort of mechanical mechanism attached to it, unless it's literally built into the chest.
Let's have an investigation check. As you investigate for traps. After a very thorough investigation, you conclude that this is definitely not trapped.
Then I shall try to open it.
Okay, it doesn't even take that much effort. You kind of jam your dagger in there as a first try, and the lock pops right off.
And what does the contents reveal, Peter?
Are you opening the chest?
Yes.
Right. You open the chest, and inside you find a collection of.
I was
What
fully
appear-
waiting for you to go. You're paralyzed.
No, this isn't. Curse
Not
of Strahd.
again.
This isn't Strahd. It's worse than that. You find a collection of much smaller paintings of what appears to be quite. These are quite a lot clearer because they've not been exposed to the elements. They are paintings of children.
They're
it
what?
appe-
Images of children.
yeah, it appears to be the same 2 or 3 children.
Okay.
In some of them, there is a man and a woman standing next to them. Can only surmise that it was the owners of this building. And underneath, you find a huge amount of jewelry.
A huge what? Piece of jewelry.
A huge amount of jewelry.
Ooh, okay, nice.
It's like large handfuls of jewelry.
It's got bling.
Any of them stand out in particular? Would you like to describe some of them? Or is it
They're-
very generic jewelry?
Most of it is quite generic. It's all made of gold, shining gold. There are a number of
Shiny gold.
necklaces with emeralds. Some of them have rubies. You probably estimate there's about 6,000 gold worth of jewelry here.
Wow.
Tasty.
Sorry, I'm just chewing my slice. I will close the chest and bundle it under my arm and walk out with it.
Okay. Are you taking the pictures with you as well?
Yes. I'll take all the contents with me.
Okay. Yeah, you all see Snapjaw just kind of slam the chest shut, put it under his arms, and just whistle his way out of the building.
Feeling kind of smug. Oh, I thought they were all outside, so I was gonna literally come out looking real smug, like, "Ooh,
Okay.
look what I got."
He breezes past everyone who is in the bedroom with you.
Say, Snapjaw, how do y'all whistle with no lips?
I tried to whistle and I couldn't, therefore he didn't whistle. He just pursed his lips.
Blew it out his nose.
He just purses his lips and kind of just goes.
It's like when I assume when lizards whistle, they just sound like kazoos. So, what would you like to do?
Want to see what Snapjaw robbed?
How does Quinn, or how does the whole party feel about this blatant robbery?
Well, I mean, it's not like there's loads of people here. It's not like he broke into a house to steal. I certainly have no problem with it.
No, I mean it's. I mean the people here are long gone, isn't it? We've seen no signs of life apart from an arrow, a dead camp. So it's pretty much like a dead city. So I mean, it's better off going to somebody else who will actually use it. You know, you got to invest that money.
That's
Snapjaw's
right.
Just nods, like trying to work out what investment is.
I'm still puzzled over the whistling.
Told you, this is they just go.
You can
He
trade
just
money
opens
for
his
goods.
mouth to imitate whistling and then goes.
He just hoots.
Yeah.
Quinn looks at him and goes, "Are you mocking me?"
No, he says you would go. As he tries to imitate the clacking bill noise.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
the grrrr. I do want to have a look at the family memories that he's robbed.
Okay.
I would also like to point out that there is like also someone
Snapjaw just
that is
says,
trying to
you
kill us.
take memories. Memories are worthless.
There is a signature on the back of each of these pictures as you investigate them, and they're all the same signature.
Do we?
Although it's one of those signatures where you absolutely, definitely cannot work out what name it is.
Oh, it's Chicken Scratch. Oh, it's
Yeah.
Doctor's
It's-
handwriting.
So we
Doctor's
can't work
handwriting.
out what it says.
No, it's one of those, like a big loop and then a little loop
Mhm.
followed by a little scratch and then a dot.
Does it look like it says Hercule van Wolfwinkle on it?
No, it doesn't.
I would like to take it out of the frame and roll it up. But do I look? I'm gonna look at the photo and be like, oh, 2 kids, parents, happy times.
I should stress these aren't photos. These are little, really small paintings.
Oh. So it's just a happy family painting.
Yeah, they all seem very happy.
No hags coming out of them to scare the shit out of me.
Nope.
I will roll them up with the utmost care, and I will take them with me.
Okay. So you have six small paintings, 6 small family paintings of an unknown family now in your inventory, and Snapjaw has about 6,000 gold pieces worth of jewelry.
Impressive.
What would you like to do next?
I suppose there's no way of tracing where that arrow came from, is there?
It's from the east.
What? I do have pass without a trace. We could be stealthy, and try to find.
You've only got
the
3
camp.
of those. We could always get Dylan to transform into a ladybug. Fly
Yeah,
through the
that's
air
true.
and... Sorry for the old party trick, Dylan.
I can't fly until the next level.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Scurry.
That's good.
You're gonna be a rat boy again.
Rat boy.
Snapjaw.
What else have I got? I've got
Obviously, I'm saying this very quietly because I'd hate for someone to be earwigging what I'm saying. Just saying.
I think I might have put rum in my drink twice.
Oh, you've got a meg drink that.
It's fairly strong. Yeah, it's like, woo. It's nice though.
I'll turn into a cat.
In a hat.
Cat in
Just a regular cat.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I need to be sneaky, don't I? And find out where this
Ooh,
arrow's
excuse me.
It's not a stream of arrows, it's an arrow.
Yeah, it's fired recently, isn't it?
Okay. I will turn you into a cat. Can't remember how to.
Mother has just taken the joy of asking me, going, "What is D&D?"
Who's that?
My mother,
All right.
because she knows I
But-
play D&D, is like, "Is that a game? Is
Tell
that
her
you play
it's
on the
Satan
computer?"
worship.
Yeah,
Tell her it's a collaborative storytelling exercise.
that's what I basically did. I was like, "Yeah, we just get asked what we want to do." It's like, how did I explain it? I was like, "It's fantasy Cluedo."
Choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
With rum.
Okay, so you shrink. Oh, hello. You
Look at
shrink to
him,
the
big folk.
size of a cat.
Run, pussy, run!
Where you going, Dylan?
So it looks like it. Is this where everyone else is now?
No, sorry. You're the party's here.
Yeah.
Are you going to what? Are you going to track down?
I'm gonna sort of head east. And I'm just gonna look like just a wandering cat. Be a little bit stealthy, but more innocent. Innocent looking.
Okay, how far are you willing to go?
Whatever it takes.
Just point at the map.
Probably gonna
Oh,
go
distance. I thought you were talking about morals.
up to here to wait. I've got a little bit of height.
Okay. Let's do a thing then. This is going to be fun.
Adventure cat. Go.
Adventure cat, adventure cat. Just bear with me one sec.
One.
It's got double the hit points of the rat anyway. Oh, 2 hit points.
Okay. Right. So let's have a perception check from you. So you reach the edge of this boulevard of broken dreams as you're looking over the buildings. Let's have a perception check.
So what? 23.
23. You focus in on all the buildings in front of you, just waiting for movement. You hone your feline senses into the wind, and you spot movement over behind the building, but only for a split of a second.
Which building?
You see what appears to be a tail, and then disappears. Over here. Sorry, you're over here. Therefore, it's over here.
Yep, I'm gonna sneak now. We got on my tiptoes up the walls and sort of head down like this ginnel,
Okay.
maybe.
Let's have a stealth check then.
21.
21.
Yeah.
As you're sneaking above the building, you're not as fast as Snapjaw. As an arrow hits you in a surprise attack.
Oh no.
12, does that hit?
Meat to beat in it, yeah.
Whoops. What is it? What's your AC?
12.
12. Oh, you beat it. Okay.
So it spotted me.
Okay, so you take no damage. And you save your concept. That doesn't really matter anyway. Let's just Brutus rolls initiative. Just bear with me one sec while I activate. Where's Brutus? Brutus is... Sorry, bear with me. I wasn't really expecting that. You're not a giant toad. You are a cat. So you are here. Oh, that's tiny. Okay. Okay, you don't see where the attacks come from. I'm going to drop everybody else in so you can see what's going on. But Brutus has wandered off on his own.
Oh my.
So I need to delete some walls here because you're on the roof. Zip, zip, zim, 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 zim. Right, so let's roll an initiative. So you go first. Oops, that's the wrong guy. Damn it. No, it's right.
Phil got a bear trapper on his head.
Just out of the corner of my eye.
They're giving us, I swear, he gives us a little cameo wearing something obscure every week.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. It plans it out in advance, I'm sure.
Are you right, Dylan? Are you thinking hard? Oh,
He's
you're
on
muted.
mute.
That's why I can't hear you saying anything.
He's still muted.
You're still muted.
Still muted.
He's having panic.
Have you muted it on the headset, Dill?
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Let's
There
roll.
we go.
Let's
Well
roll
done,
for
mate.
initiative. I know
Welcome
what I'll do.
back
I'm
in
going
the
to mute
game.
it.
That damn initiative button.
So you,
Right.
the arrow doesn't hit you. It whizzes past you. It just almost grazes you.
Right, which direction did the arrow come from?
You don't know. We rolled a perception versus stealth check.
They came from behind.
Right. So I'm gonna sneak.
I mean, it smacked into the wall somewhere to your north, so you can presume it didn't come from the north.
Right.
Maybe it's a magical arrow.
4, 5, 6. I'm sneak here. I'm gonna peer over the ledge.
Okay, you see nobody there.
I'll do that. I've used all my movement. Nothing's really ready. Right, yeah. I'll call it my turn there then.
Dodge action.
Already a dodge action. I might do that.
Sorry, I just got a real tickle in my throat there.
Yeah, dodge.
I'm glad I thought of that.
I'm
Anyway,
glad you thought of it too. Really, really thinking outside the box there, Dill. Nice one, mate.
yes.
Let's have a perception check.
Fuck.
No.
What have you rolled?
17.
You see it as it runs across the courtyard as it dives into some bushes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You see him dive into some bushes. This big cat, much bigger than you,
Tabaxi.
and from those bushes comes another arrow shot.
Got me in half cover, full cover. Getting a
You
sledge.
said, well, you said that you looked over the edge.
Oh, right, so it's an edge shot.
As you take 22 points of poison damage and 11 points of piercing damage. I'm not going to lie to you, Dylan. This is going to hurt you. And you need to give me a Constitution saving throw. Unless that's cleared off your damage, in which case I guess you revert back to your druid
Yeah.
form.
Yeah, yeah. 22 and 11, so that's 33 in it.
Yep.
So I'll take 31 off this one.
Ooh, that's a heavy hit.
Do you take it to your druid as well?
So overflow goes on to your character, yeah.
Scheisse. Scheisse. Oh, nice. But the poison in this particular hit doesn't affect you. Let me see. Oh, multi-attack. And then he makes another longbow attack against you.
Bloody hell.
Oh my god.
10, I guess, misses.
This, yeah.
And you hear him hiss as the second one misses. And it's your turn.
Right. Here we go. Do I make a shout?
You are fucking miles away from your group, Dylan.
Am I?
not gonna lie to you, you wandered off. They're probably, what's this? They're like 400 feet, 500 feet away.
Yeah.
It's almost like you want to run.
No. I'm going to.
No, no.
Oh no.
Got this.
You've never felt pain like that arrow that hit you.
Bet. I'm going to have my potion.
Or your greater healing potion.
Yeah.
Let's let me pull it out of the compendium 1 sec. Unless it's items. Potion of healing. We want greater potion of healing, don't we? Items D&D items. Greater potion of healing greater. So import entry. And then open your character sheet, open your inventory, and drag and drop. There it is, it's in your inventory now.
Yep.
So you down your health potion, and it tastes amazing. Too bad it was only one of them. Normally
Yeah.
healing potions are disgusting. So that's your action.
Yeah. So I'm going to turn invisible.
Okay, can you just paste it into the thing?
Yeah.
I can never remember what the things are. Hidden step. You turn invisible. An invisible creature is impossible to see without the aid of magic or special sense. For the purpose of hiding, the creature is heavily obscured. The creature's location can be detected by any noise it makes or any tracks it leaves. Yes. Attack rolls against the creature have disadvantage, and the creature's attack rolls have advantage. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a bonus action?
Yeah.
I would have opened with that and gone for an attack. Never mind.
No, and then I'm going to jump down.
Okay. I'm gonna need a stealth check from you then, because the noise will still give you away.
Yeah. Why does it roll with disadvantage?
I don't know. Did you press control on it? Or...
No.
I think shift and then click makes it.
I think
Oh,
the first one was 6 anyway. I
Yes, it
use my
was.
inspiration.
It's not.
No.
It's not that kind of thing. It's not an attack roll.
Alright.
Am I right, Craig? Inspiration on a stealth check. You're muted.
It's not just for attack rolls. You can use it for just about anything.
Okay, fair enough.
In rules as written, you're supposed to declare it pre-roll, but I let people use it.
Yeah,
as
no,
pre-roll.
that's fine
Yeah.
by me. So your other one is a 13. He rolls lower, so his ears are like poised. They're kind of searching. But yeah, you can move as you gently land into the brush, and definitely don't make any noise as you run through the bushes.
I'm just getting behind this wall here.
Okay, so you are, I would say, full cover there.
Yeah, and invisible.
Yes. Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah.
He is going to go 5, 10, 15. He's going to climb up the wall and behind the ledge. Let's have a perception check from you.
17.
Versus his. He trips as he goes over the ledge, and you just hear him probably cursing in some language you don't understand. but you know he's up there. As he bobs his head above the ledge and just starts firing wildly. With his longbow. He's good with a longbow, but with a disadvantage, he rolls 14.
Miss.
That's a miss. So the arrow whizzes way, way wide as he curses and then fires again. 9 is a miss.
It's a miss. Yeah.
Okay, and it's your turn.
Yeah. So, Puff back in the room. Not Puff.
The puff's back in the room. Okay.
I'm gonna summon an elemental.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah, we'll stick it up where we am.
All right. Oh, you're bringing an elemental. Oh, okay. What kind of elemental is it?
So it's a medium elemental. I can pick.
An horrible one.
Yeah, I'll do a fire.
I know. I knew you were gonna pick fire gate. What's the range on that then? It'll just say at the bottom of the spell.
90 feet.
Oof. Okay. So where are you gonna summon it next to him?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, fire elemental. So a fire elemental just bursts, presumably right next to him, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Bursts onto the scene. Now he's completely taken by surprise. There's this look of shock on his face and horror as this huge flaming apparition appears in front of him.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna wild shape
Into
into a direwolf. For all them hit points.
direwolf. So I'll double click you. Wild shape. So keep forgetting how big you are. I mean, how big the wolf is.
Oh dear.
What's the initiative turn on this elemental? Does it go after you?
So
Oh, you call forth it manifests as an unoccupied space. You can see within range. It's that block. When you cast a spell, choose an elemental. The creature resembles a bipedal. The creature is an ally. Companions in combat. It shows your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. Okay, so are you doing anything else?
did I just start? Yeah. Did I just start my turn behind the wall, or did I just finish it here?
You were behind the wall.
Oh yeah. So I've just started. Yeah, I'm gonna
Why can I not move you? Okay.
start bounding over like a happy dog.
Okay. I mean, this is a building, right? I don't know how good dogs are at jumping up buildings.
It's a large dog, isn't it? But hopefully I'm like sort of obscured here anyway.
He wouldn't be able to get a direct hit on you from where he is. No. You can't see him.
Let's move on down here. Yeah.
Okay. And what does your elemental do?
Fucks him up.
I mean, he tries.
Right. So the fire elemental. Oh my word. Do you have a character sheet for a fire elemental?
It's on your is on your when you cast it. Oh, makes a number of attacks equal to half its spell level. What level? What spell level did you use for that?
4.
So he can make 2 multi attacks, which is slam. Let's find the thing. Oh, can you not? Can you double click it? No, you can't.
No.
I am going to give you control of him. How do I do this? I can't remember now. Oh, I'm just going to delete him for a sec. Fire elemental. Right click. Configure permissions. Dylan. Honor. close, drop. Can you double click it now? Dylan?
Sorry, it's hit 1d10 4. One target. Hit 1d10 plus 4 plus the spell's level. And what do you attack with? What happens with your attack dice on this?
What do you mean?
Is it
You
just
just
a
double-
flat 20?
Double click its token and then go to features.
I can't click on its token. Sorry.
But you're always. Huh?
It's not in my player characters list.
Scheisse. Sorry, bear with me. It's alright, Dylan. Just surprise me with these things.
It's alright.
B, C, D, E,
Just
F.
say I win.
You burn him to a molten pile of slag. He is now a slag.
Fire Elemental. Configure permissions. Dylan. Owner. Save. Right. So. Delete that. Drop him in again. Now you should be able to.
Yeah, there we go.
Huzzah!
Boom. So, touch. It's got it's not got slam. Actions. Touch. Is that it?
Yeah, it's the same, I guess. Slam. Yeah, it's +6, +4, +2, so it's +6. Yeah, so that's right.
Oof.
11, he dexterously dodges out of the way of that.
So the multi-attack. Jeez. 12.
That also misses.
Bloody hell, Ellie. Eliel. Whatever it's called. Yeah, that's going to move one in. Yeah. That's me.
Is that you done?
Yeah.
Everybody else hears this explosion of fire as this elemental obviously burns everything around it, and you conclude that your friend is in trouble again, and you may roll into the initiative, but it's going to take you 2 turns to arrive.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Don't know why I rolled it twice.
Technically it's 6 turns, but ain't nobody got time for that.
Pete, for some reason, I rolled twice for some reason. I'm in the tracker twice.
Which one's the first one you rolled?
First one's 22, then I got 20. So
Okay, I'll just remove that. Okay. And we just need Snapjaw to get in there as well, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so next, is that you done, Dylan?
Yeah.
Okay. It's his turn next, who he composes himself and pulls out his short sword and begins stabbing at the elemental.
Yep.
Sorry, actually, he is going to. No, he's gonna jump down, so you can take your opportunity attack with your fire elemental, and he's gonna fuck you up. I cannot move him. Damn it. That misses. Not that it matters because I can't move any tokens. I'm just gonna reload the page. Bear with me. Sake. good time for that to happen. Right. He's gonna jump down. He's gonna fuck you up. As he stabs you with his short sword twice. 13.
Miss.
Miss. God damn it. 21.
That's a hit.
Okay. As he does 28 plus 7, 35 points of damage to you.
Ooh.
Let's have a Constitution saving throw. Unless you've lost your your wolf.
No. Oh,
No?
shit. Hang on. Sorry. One sec. Oh, I'm Bruce's then. How many points?
7. 35.
35.
And I need a Constitution saving throw. Oh, you need to do your concentration on your mental. Which you pass, bastard. Unsave is... Oh, yeah. Okay. And he is going to do a sneak attack.
Finished.
4d6. That was quick.
Yeah, don't muck about.
4d6 damage. An extra 13 points of damage.
13. Yep, so that's...
You're back to your old self.
Yep.
So you shrink back down. I say back down. You're still taller than the wolf. And he is going to go... 10, sorry. And it's your turn.
Yep.
Brutus. As he gets up close to you, you notice that he looks like a really wise old cat. But very old. He's got like the grey fur, and it just looks old.
It's pretty nimble for...
Oh,
new
yes.
guy. This is it. Why are you attacking us? Just... and then... Sorry, go on.
What language are you saying that in?
Languages... I'll say it in common.
At first, he's taken aback at what you say, and then he smiles and he replies in a language you don't understand. It almost sounds like common, but it's like quite rhymey. And you have heard someone speak this before in a previous life, in a previous campaign, and you realize it's thieves can't. Thieves can't.
Thieving cunt.
Because it was the rogue in the previous campaign.
Yeah.
Huh?
Toby Larone.
Toby Lerone, that's it. So you'd heard your friend Toby Lerone speak this before.
I'm going to do Eruptioneth.
Why are you doing this? Speaks back. Die.
I never had a choice, but your thieves can't. So you cast Erupting Earth. Dexterity, yes, my favorite save. Because he does it. If it's subjected to an effect that allows it to make a dex saving throw, only take half damage. So, it does normal dex saving throws. Okay, normal. Oof.
Yes.
So he fails.
After all that gobshiting.
No, that didn't get banged.
Yeah, you actually chat shit, get banged in Peter right now. You know,
Okay, let's have the damage. Can't wait for this.
1 million damage.
Well, could have been a bit better.
That could have been
14.
better. 14. What does this erupting earth do? So you the earth churns beneath his feet as it erupts and throws him around. But he is able to like roll around with it and takes half that damage. And he's relatively unscathed. I love this guy. Been looking forward to this. And then
Can't wait to kill-
you hand me your druid on a platter by himself.
Can't wait to kill all the party with this dude.
Do you know who he is, Craig?
Bag of nails.
Is
Yep.
it your mum?
It's your
Is
mum.
it your mum? Have you got anything else, Dylan?
No.
Your elemental?
Yep.
Ellie the elemental. That's funny.
It's L-E-L, actually.
Elil. Elil the mental.
Excuse me.
Fuck his ass up for ruining your name, Dylan.
Well, it's not going to happen, is it?
Well, maybe
loving
try a
this
little harder
elemental.
next time.
15 hits. So he takes 12 points of fire damage
Oh,
as
wow.
this elemental just swings and
Big
the
dragon
fire
dude.
singes quite a lot of his fur. But he's relatively unscathed. He's going to take his... Is that you done?
Yep.
He's going to take his final turn before everybody else jumps in. So he hears you all running behind and kind of takes a glance back, and he is going to not take his chances. He's going to disengage and go 5, 10, 15. Hang on, was he? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to disengage. He's going to run away. And we're going to go up to Blaine, who is Whomst.
Whomst. How?
Is you all come down the steps towards the noise. I need to bring Nero in as well. Nero. Where's Nero? Oh, he's under extras. Nero. There he is. Blaine's first.
Gonna
So
run.
you see this huge ball of walking flame, and Dylan standing next to it. Sorry, Brutus standing next to it.
Okay. What's a dash action again? Is that a double
You get
movement?
double movement.
Double movement.
Alright. I'll go there.
You'll go there.
I'll go there. That's my turn.
Okay. So you run into the action. And you see. Oh, so you see the fire elemental. You see Brutus, and you see an old cat in the bushes, which is about your height, Blaine. Brutus is next. What are you attacking with?
Oh
Ooh.
shit! I can't. Can I do that? I can't do that, can I?
Of course you can.
Can I?
Yeah. You cast Spike Growth, but your elemental disappears.
Okay, right.
Because your concentration drops.
Yeah. I know.
Thank fuck for that. So spikes sprout from the ground, from the building, from the walls, from everywhere.
shift myself up here.
Okay. So you done?
Yep.
Snapjaw.
Snapjaw. Snapjaw is gonna, as I'm gonna be riding Nero, I'm gonna tell Nero to do a dash action, which will get me 60 feet. I'm just gonna drag myself there. Ah, stupid template thing.
That's why I'm dropping the pin so you can see where it was.
There we go. Thank you, sir. 60 feet. Then I'm gonna hop off and travel another 35 feet on foot. Great when you can just do this.
Okay, you also
Over
see the
here.
cat in the bushes.
So, oh, I see the cat in the bushes. I don't think I do.
Oh, if it's not line of sight, then yeah, forget it.
I don't see the cat in the bushes. So I come around the corner and see Brutus, standing
Is-
next to what looks like a wall, I guess.
Really, and you've seen the spikes before.
Yeah, those bloody spikes.
Seen that
Um,
before.
Oh, bastard, I can't reach it. I was going to do Cure Wounds, but I can't reach him, so I'm going to have to just go on without it. Brutus, I'm afraid. Okay,
You're going to
does
prepare an
Brutus
action.
give me any indication where what the ruckus was?
Cat or the old cat.
Okay,
Points like round the board.
so I will then dash another 35 feet.
Can't believe you didn't say it's an old pussy. Right,
Missed the trick, right?
you're gonna dash to there.
To
Okay,
hither.
and then you see him in the bushes. He's
I
wearing.
see you,
In
motherfucker.
fact, I've got a picture of him. One sec. We love a good picture. Lay your hand out.
Oh, we don't like a picture.
We love to see that. Wouldn't we love to see that, Jackie? Let's go.
Show players. Share with all. I love this character. As soon as I read about him, I'm like, perfect name, perfect character.
Bag
Bag
of
of
nails.
It's typical Tabaxi, though, isn't it? They
Yeah,
use
it is,
very unusual naming convention.
Is that your action?
Yeah, that's me. I had to dash and dash.
Yim Yimmerton.
Yimmy McYimmington.
Take myself mute. I'm gonna move here. I presume I can't see him if he's in the bushes from here then, no?
No, you can see him over there.
Oh, okay. In that case then I'm gonna aim a guiding bolt at him.
Oh, you don't even know what's happened there. Never mind. Poor
Oh, I
cat.
can tell it's not good. And yeah, cast that. 21.
21 is a hit. What's the range on that thing? 120 feet.
120 feet. It's pretty decent.
Holy Toledos. Roll your damage. Lots of ones. Lots of ones.
Oh,
That's what we like.
unlucky.
Whoever attacks next has advantage, yeah?
Oh, scheisse. Okay.
Oh, till the end of my next turn. Everyone's got advantage. Yeah?
Why-
You get advantage.
Oh, there's two
You get advantage.
Snapjaws.
You get advantage.
That's right. Move Snapjaw. Two Snapjaws in the initiative. Okay. So your guiding bolt slams into him just as he's running into the bushes. Is that you done?
For now, yeah.
You hear wow. Quinn.
I'm gonna fly, and I'm also gonna spend a key point to do Step of the Wind, which means
Are you
my...
flying?
Yes.
How high are you flying?
Eagle.
Eagle. How high is the canopy? Of the
There's no
forest?
canopy here. It's unlimited. The sky is the limit, literally.
I'll fly about 10 feet above ground.
10 feet.
Hang on, how what is 10 feet? On feet, 2 meters. I
It's
don't know.
It's about. I can't remember actually.
3 meters.
it's about as tall as Dylan.
Alright. Alright, I'll do 15 feet off the ground, which is 4.5 meters, and I
15
know what.
feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know what that is now. So I will use Step of the Wind, and so my dash is doubled, so that gives me a total dash of 130 feet. So I will go. Where am I? I will go all the way. How far is it? I can't move along that far.
Your dash gives you what? It's 100 feet, isn't it?
No, it's 65 feet for flight, and I've doubled that, so I get 130 max.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the risk, and I'm gonna land right in front of him.
Okay.
Bag of Nails is about to get bummed.
So I go all
Is he?
the way. Whee! There.
Cool. So you land on these spikes and you take 2d4 piercing damage.
Yeah, I forgot about this. Do I roll that, or does Dylan roll that? Look at his happy face.
I'd like Dylan to roll that.
Roll
He
like
seems
shit,
fairly
Dylan.
happy about it, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Like, yay! Fine.
2d for it. Going up.
That's
How do I roll 2 of them?
very carefully.
Just click them twice.
Oh yeah.
So you take 3 points of damage, piercing damage. Is that you done?
No, I have an attack.
But you just did a dash, didn't you?
Yeah, but I spent a key
Step
point
of the
to do it
wind.
as a bonus
Oh,
action.
fuck's
Bonus action?
Here we go.
Monks, Peter, monks! And I get 2 attacks with Dreamer's Thorn.
Optimus Gates.
Oh, I get it with advantage as well, don't I?
Sweaty motherfucker.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does hit.
Okay. Oh no, that should be... Ignore that. That should be 2-handed. Roll, damn you bitch. That'd be 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I get a second attack with advantage, because haha.
Hang on, Dreamer's Thorn. Does a key point give you Dreamer's Thorn, or does it not just give
No,
you an
Dreamer's Thorn
unarmed
is a
attack?
normal attack.
So a key point gives you a normal attack.
No. The key point was spent on the Step of the Wind, but so this is just a normal attack.
Okay, got you.
So does a 24 hit Peter?
Yes, it does.
And then 1 8 plus 4.
Does a 24 hit?
So 7 points of damage.
What would you do if I said no? 7
Cry.
points of
Run away.
damage.
Yeah.
Uh,
So he's taken 19 in total. And that's me done.
that's you done?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so you land a few hits on him, and you see like blood trickling down the side of his mouth as he just wipes it off. And stabs you with his short sword. Short sword. 21?
That hits.
Does it? Can I have a
Yeah.
DC 11 Constitution saving throw?
You may. Oh,
So you fail your Constitution saving throw. You take 39 points of damage, 32 of which is piercing. However,
I failed my con save massively.
all right, yeah. So you take the full amount of poison damage, and
Wait, I have evasion. Oh no, that's with dex checks.
Dix chicks.
Dex checks.
And you think
Do you have uncanny dodge as well?
No, I don't
Uh,
get. Monks don't get that.
and
Because
he's
you're like rogues, but for peasants.
Yeah.
gonna sneak attack you, so you're gonna take an extra 4d6
Don't like this rogue business when it's on my end.
for an extra 16 points of damage.
Oh, fuck off! I'm down.
Bloody hell.
And as you go down, he turns his bow on. Who can he see? On Snapjaw.
Oh.
Smiles, But as he smiles with his cat teeth, he's got they're covered in blood.
An
Longbow attacks.
archery contest?
Longbow attacks you. 18.
That's a hit.
You take. I can't. 34 points of damage, 25 of which is poison. Let's have a Constitution saving throw.
Bear with me. 2 secondments. You move me. Oh, that sucks. I thought I'd use that.
Oh, you save, so you take half of the poison damage. So that's 12 plus 9.
Nice.
And then he legs it.
Right through the spike growth.
Oh shit, yeah. Where was he? Here. I guess he does. So that's
It's difficult
2d4,
terrain as well.
4d4. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So that's 10 feet, 20 feet, 25, 30. So roll 4d4.
Was he dashing?
No, he's got no actions left.
So, if it's difficult terrain, is it not halved?
It's half. He gets half movement. Yeah.
15? Or can he move 60?
No, it's 30 feet.
So he can move 30 feet.
It cost him 20 feet to get out your spike growth. And then another 10 feet to run a little bit further.
Yeah, he can only move at half speed though in difficult terrain.
So he's moved 30 feet.
Yeah, he's moved 30 feet, but he's only gone 4 tiles instead of 6.
He should only go 3 tiles, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half
Yeah.
of 30 is 15.
No, because your spike growth doesn't extend that much.
I thought he were here.
Yeah, he was there.
Was he? Shit.
Yeah.
Cheating.
10, 20, shit, 64.
60.
Sorry.
Wait, because I'm in the spike growth and I went down, do I have to do it or is
If
that
you
on the
don't
start?
No,
move,
it's
you're
only when you
alright.
move.
Oh, thank God for that.
Bloody hell, it could have been better. 11.
Yeah, you hear him yowling, like ow, ow,
He's gonna get
as he
running, that
runs through the as he runs through the spike growth. Blaine is up next. A cat on a hot tin roof. Spiky hot tin roof.
Go to shit, no, hang on. Here. I can't seem to see him. I'm going to cast Healing Word on my friend Dylan. 3rd level. You have. Oh, for fuck me. Can I use inspiration to roll that again?
It's
I
alright,
don't
it's-
think that works on the healing word. Was
No.
it, Craig?
What for the actual amount rolled?
Yeah, I don't
Um,
think so.
No, I
It's
usually
like-
use it
it's
for
like a
attacks or ability
yeah.
checks.
Fair enough. You get 10 points of healing. Fucking
healing
rubbish.
damage.
It's good. Yeah, thank you.
And that's my turn.
So you heal your friend. Brutus is next.
Stop concentrating on this spike growth.
Of course you do. I was just thinking I can't wait for you to run through it. I'm like, oh yeah, he's gonna drop his con.
2, 3, 4. So 5.
You see your friend on the deck.
What I'm going to do is cast.
If this cast is gonna heal her and hit me at the same time, I'm gonna be really pissed off with you, Dylan.
Oh no,
Oh no.
spike growth. I'm going to move back.
Wait, that's a 7. Wait, what?
You horrible bastard.
So glad for the face cam just to see Peter's face.
Okay, fine. You cast Spike Growth, Dylan. What else would you like to do?
That's me just now. I will be. coming up.
Snapjaw.
Snapjaw. 20, 25. Okay.
Is Nero with you this whole time?
Nero, I'm going to move in a minute.
Okay.
Nero doesn't make it all the way here, to be fair. You get Nero's up here. Okay, so I'm gonna. What am I gonna do?
You see your friend on the deck.
Acquaintance, maybe.
Oh, poor Quinn.
I will cast Cure Wounds on Quinn, because Peter guilt tripped me. There you go, Quinn. Talatuff takes 6 hit points. Yay! And I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark. Oh, shit. No, I can't, because you can't cast 2 spells. My bad. I'm going to use... What can I do with a bonus action? Nothing, it would seem. That's a bit poop. Alright, I will call Nero. Where is he? Nero should have been here. So how far can he go?
Jeez.
Don't even think that stat's correct. I think it's even further than that, believe it or not. D&D Beyond.
Is he flying?
If he's flying, yeah, I think he goes even further, which is ridiculous. I think it might be 40 feet, but let me just double check.
When I forgot to mention, when Quinn took flight, and now when Nero takes flight, you hear quite audibly, even though it's fairly distant, you hear rocks sliding down the faces of all like surrounding hills, and a screeching.
Oh no, it's not specifically flight, but he moves 40 feet, not 30, so he can do.
Was it like hover type thing?
He can't fly while I'm on the back of him, but I can make him just move across the
Wait,
ground.
is it with you or not? I don't understand.
He's about to be.
Right.
Zoom. He can make it all the way to there, so we're gonna do that. He moves further than I thought he did, though. Ah.
Was it 60 feet or 70 feet?
80 feet.
Oh, okay. Just land in the spike growth would be fine.
There you go. And he returns to my side.
Okay. Is that you done?
Yep.
Yim Silvershell. Are you on mute again?
No, I'm just. I think I'm going to take the dash action. I'll probably move to there. And then. Oh, there's some.
This is a building in front of you.
All right, okay, that makes sense. And then I'm just going to use a bonus action, because that's all I can do, to regain my level 2 spell slot.
Okay.
That's it, yeah, me done.
Next up is Quinn, who's not going to give me a death save.
Not dead. Always nice.
He's not dead yet.
Not dead yet. Am I
What would you like
still
to
in
do?
the am
Hey,
I still
you.
in the growth?
You are in the spike growth.
I'm in the garden. So if I fly upwards, I won't get. In theory, I shouldn't get prodded and poked.
I mean, I've seen birds take off. They give quite a bit of welly to the legs when they take off.
So if I move, then I get stabbed.
Yes. The
Them
two
Them
do.
be the
Alrighty.
rules.
But if I don't move, I don't get the stabs.
That's
I'm gonna chuck some darts.
correct.
The ultimate monk weapon, darts. And I'm chuck 'em at that old cat. Which
Praying for
what were you
100
what
next.
did you think? What did you think I was gonna say, Dylan?
No, I'm hoping you're going to get a 180.
Oh god. Yes, I like that. That one I like. Yes, that one I'll
180.
applaud. The 20.
They both hit.
I'm aiming for his bum, by the way. In
Okay.
general, not as a targeted attack.
12 points of
12.
piercing damage.
Thank you. I'm a bit drunk. I need help with numbers.
Okay. Oh
Yeah.
god. Oh god. Okay.
There's one
your-
other accountant here. You're fine.
Your darts both land on his backside.
Oh, wow.
Is that you done?
That's me done because I can't do dick.
Okay. He is going to attack Brutus with his longbow.
You can't see me, can you?
Why? Are you invisible?
No, I'm right round the corner.
You're sticking out from the corner. I can see you.
I can't see him.
Is it not half cover?
I can see you.
I can't see him, so I don't know. I thought I were out of line of sight. It's all right. It's a miss.
Oh well. Is that a miss?
Yeah, I know he's going to do another one.
Unfortunately, he can't use his assassinate because he's at the bottom of the initiative track.
Also, assassinate has a very key word in there.
Assassinate.
What?
Players that haven't taken a turn this combat, not this round.
That hasn't taken a turn, it says here.
Yeah, if you read the whole skill, it actually says hasn't taken a
it?
turn this combat. Yeah.
Bloody roll
So it's
20.
designed as that opening like Alpha Strike.
Oh,
See you
all right.
later. You know what I mean?
Oh no, he's got feline agility that I didn't use.
Oh no,
That's-
Brian.
Oh no,
That's
Brian.
a shame.
That's unfortunate.
Not bag of nails.
He drops his longbow, crosses his arms, and stares you down. In fact, no, he doesn't cross his arms. He puts his hands out like, and he says something in a language you don't understand. Blaine.
I do. I understand it because I've got comprehend language on.
From over there?
It lasts an hour. It's not been an hour since we looked at something, got shot at, and then
From over there, though. From 40 feet away.
I don't know. You didn't say how loud he said it.
All right. Okay, he shouts it, and you hear him say, "Only you understand what he says, Blaine. Do what you must."
And it's my go.
Yeah.
Good. I'll do what I must. And measure my distance again.
I will measure my distance.
Hang on. Hey, Tabaxi, What is your problem, man? Why are you attacking us?
Are you having a conversation?
Yeah,
He looks at you. What language are you saying this in?
common.
In common.
I
He
can
replies-
understand Tabaxi though, if it's
He's
easy for
speaking-
you.
Thieves can't.
Hmm?
Thieves can't.
Can't.
You thieves can't.
I'm trying- yeah.
He replies back in thieves can't. He says. He mumbles for a bit at you. You don't quite follow what he's talking about, but then he
Pete. Sorry, I've just checked. I've got an active ability called Universal Speech.
okay, Mr. Star Trek.
Gives you the ability to make your speech intelligible to any creature. As an action, choose one or more creatures within 60 feet of you. So that'll be my action that I used to speak to him. Magically understand me, regardless of the language we speak, for an hour.
He says. My hunting days are finished.
Well, clearly you can't shoot worth of shit, but why did you pick on us?
He says. Well, he didn't let him finish. He says, "My hunting days are finished. I crave a hunter's death."
Well, we might be able to give you that, but maybe...
No. Snapjaw can't understand this, can he?
No.
I thought you said you could make everybody understand.
Universal Speech. Any creature, as an action, choose one or more creatures within 60 feet. Up to a number
Or more. Ooh.
Up to a number equal to your charisma modifier, which is...
Let me guess. 4.
6? It's plus 6 saving throw.
So 6. No, your charisma is
17.
plus. Oh, it's 17. So it's
Plus 3?
plus. Yeah, it's plus 3.
Alright, so 3. So,
So you choose your friends in front of you that can hear him speaking
yes.
and they can understand what you're saying.
Sorry, Jim. Yeah.
We can understand Mark, but not the Tabaxi.
No, you can all understand each other.
We can all understand everyone, yeah?
Think of it as Star Trek, Universal Translator.
That's right. So yeah, maybe you could be of an assistance to us.
He looks at you incredulously and he says, "In thieves can't." I'm sorry. Did you say assistance?
Well, you wanted an honorable death. Maybe you could find one.
He says, "What? Let's roll me a persuasion check."
No problem.
No, of course, it's no problem. It's the silver tongue.
15.
Yeah. He says, "What are you proposing, elf?"
Well, we're working our way around this here quaint little town, and we don't seem to know our way too well. And you seem to be a man of these parts of the world, and maybe you can help us explore a little bit more safely than what we're doing. You might get yourself some glory. Maybe your hunting days aren't over. Maybe you want to run with a pack again rather than on your own.
He thinks for a moment, and he says, "I've not been asked to help anyone for a long time, not since." And he trails off, and he switches to common, and he says, "Meow, meow, 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 meow." No, he says,
Sounds like Charlie by Prodigy. Charlie says.
he says, I'm in a little difficult situation here, and he points around at all the spikes. And he says, "If you show some good faith, I will help you."
All right. Well, are we out of combat? Are we still in combat? Because I
It
don't have the
depends on the
accent.
rest
Uh-huh.
of the group. I don't know how the other characters feel, especially Quinn. He's just been dropped.
Snapjaw's like keeping his bow knocked and a little bit disappointed in the way this conversation's going. Like
Yep.
he was about to deliver a hunter's death, you know?
How
Quinn's
does Snapjaw feel about this? Because you are a
Um,
hunter, aren't you?
Yeah, like a hunt. If he wants a hunter's death, then a hunter's death he shall have. But you know,
Yeah, you know that he doesn't want to die like some scared little prairie mouse running away, scurrying away. He wants to face death.
I mean, if Bag of Nails chooses death bravely, then Snapjaw will deliver that swift arrow for in an act of honor, right? An honorable death. But if he chooses to hunt with us, that's also an honorable action. So honors everything to Snapjaw. So it's really the decision comes down to Bag of Nails more than anything.
Brutus is pissed off that this guy attacked a harmless little kitten. He's
What are you,
like,
that player from West Ham?
yeah. No, dead against the player from West Ham.
Jesus.
I've just been a cat. Staying as far away from London as possible.
I almost made that reference, and I thought no one will get it. I'll leave it.
Quinn got bested and got beat, so what's the point in feeling bitter about getting beat by somebody else? Obviously, someone who's good enough to survive an Omu. So it was like, yeah, the more the merrier.
I'll cast Healing Word on him for 9 points of healing.
Yay!
He says to you, "So you're letting me live."
If you help us. If you don't help us, we'll quite happily kill you right now. Not a problem.
He looks a bit disappointed. But he says, I have been here long enough. I have been trapped here long enough.
Trapped in this village? Town?
In this city, it consumes you from the inside.
What brought you here?
He says, I came in search of very special treasure.
Man after my own heart. Alright, we can deal with this. Like I said, your hunting days may not be over. Solo hunting days, certainly, but certainly not in a pact. You want to come with us? You're more than welcome to.
He says, What is the prey?
Well, we seek the secrets of Omu. Nod to the parties if we can. Should we fill him in?
Raznisi is the target.
He laughs. He says, Raznisi? You think you can kill Raznisi? And he does an old man laugh.
Like in those like Korean and Japanese dubs where they do that like like really fake laugh.
You want to kill Raznisi, huh? He says, he does a laugh, and then he stops for a moment after he thinks, and he says, I can think of no more honorable death than hunting Raznisi.
Amigo, let's go. And we'll fill him in with the cubes and what we've done so far.
Snapjaw's like just a big sigh, like you know when archers just like like knock the arrow and then just like fold it back down and like
Yes, yes,
yeah.
I know that feeling.
You know that, yeah. I was about to shoot and now I can't.
Yeah, because some dickhead walked on and dropped their arrow. And I had the perfect shot. And then I get blamed for shooting at my old workplace by several of my ex-co-workers. Did you do this? No. Oh dear.
He says, very well. Would you like to follow me to my home? My temporary home.
Cool. That sounds great.
He leads you through these ruins. Am I right to walk through these spikes now?
Yeah, please, can we get rid of the death spikes?
Brutus
Uh,
is a bit. Is a bit also like
Yeah,
He's-
Snapjaw's quite
kind of
not
a
quite as convinced either.
the cat has
he's got
got
a
the cat's
cockspur.
got it's got one foot on one spike, like bending it over, and one foot on another spike, bending it over, and just kind of looking around. You know, like when a cat jumps up somewhere and realizes they can't get down again.
Yeah, Brutus reluctantly unconcentrates the spikes.
Okay, the spikes retract into the ground as he steps off them, and he says, "You, Druid, you are adept in magic I have not seen for a long time."
Fuck off and don't talk to me.
Yeah,
You fucking cat. Sorry.
you tried to kill a cat. I've got my eye on you.
Well, it's cat on cat violence, technically.
Yeah, and one of the creatures. Yeah, got my eye on him. Don't trust him still.
He says, "Follow me," and he limps with blood dripping down him. Through the ruins, as he reaches into his pack and bandages up some of his cuts and bruises, and leads you into a home that looks completely dishevelled, and he lifts a trapdoor and jumps down into the basement.
Yeah, I'll follow.
There we go.
Okay, you jump down and you see the place is like decorated with, I mean, it's to be fair, it's quite Spartan. There's some leaves in the corner where he obviously sleeps, and then there's baubles everywhere and bells, things with little tiny bells on them, just lying around. But it's generally it's quite Spartan in that room. There is a little fire with a pot that's been obviously simmering for a while. And he gets some bowls out. They're all different types, shapes, and sizes, and he starts ladling out some stew that he's been boiling for a while, obviously. And he just he puts them on the ground in front of you, and he cross-legged sits down and starts eating the stew.
I mean, what I find interesting is that he's made a stew for 6 people and he's living on his own.
I mean, it's a big pot of stew, and there's just bowls of different sizes and
He
colours.
put it in the freezer afterwards for
It's
Tuesday,
batch
Wednesday, Thursday.
It's not.
It's a Sunday batch cook.
Yeah.
Quinn, used to the monastery stuff, will just sit right down and start knocking back the stew.
He says, "What has Rasnisi done to cross you?"
He hasn't crossed me for anything, but as a creature of Kirsabal, I have a duty to restore Omu.
That's very noble, you birds in the Kirsabal. So really, you're a bounty hunter. I like it. And he carries on eating his stew.
Back in a sec. I'm just going to get a drink.
Does anybody want to have a break or?
Yeah,
Right.
pee break.
All right, I'm
Yes,
just gonna
right.
grab a drink. I'll come back.
Yeah.
Sit down.
What are you building this week, Mike?
We
This week I'm correcting a colossal cock-up.
All right, okay, that seems like a normal thing to have.
I've got fucking loads of Warhammer Underworlds bands, war bands, and they come with cards.
Yeah. I've got the original ones, but nothing else.
Oh, I've got all of
Okay.
them. So there are 480 card slots in this folder.
Yeah.
They're just all cards. When I put them in originally today, put them in the wrong fucking way round. Put them in this way. That's supposed to be a
Ah.
padlock. That way. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
front. So I spent basically the start of the session taking them all out of the fucking cases, making sure they're all still alphabetised. Because to be fair,
That's good, yeah.
all of these ones, the objective cards, weren't alphabetised, so I alphabetised them as
I
well.
really like Underworld, but nobody I know plays it.
I'm trying to teach my kid how to play it, and he's kind
I've
of
just
he likes the combat of it. He just doesn't get the cards.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
What do I do with the cards, Dad? It's like, well, the gold to get your objectives, and the other 5 are to fuck your
I've
opponent
just got
over.
my boy painting. He's just started painting some of my bolt action stuff for me, and he
Nice.
loves it. Absolutely loves it. And
Contrast
now he's
paints the
asking to get his
godsend.
own set as well. So I'm like, oh man, oh this is gonna be good.
get
I've got
another
a
one
built-in
in.
gamer.
Yeah, the problem is, I mean, like, I wanted to take William. We went to Warhammer World last
Yeah.
week, and I was like,
How was it?
I was all ready to sort of like, right, pick a war band to choose, either
Yeah, yeah.
Warcry or Kill Team, or whatever you want. I'll buy it for you. But the fucking idiot, he's fucking up at the moment. He's not doing his homework when he's asked.
Oh, no.
Around his
Oh.
mum's, because like he lives with my ex 50-50. So over here he does his homework. It's fine. It's no problem. Funny enough, because we're fucking on him all the time. Do your homework. Do your fucking homework.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
My ex works shift
You
work.
know, good parenting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Do your homework. Get your shit.
And my ex works on the DLR, sort of works odd shift hours and stuff, and she's not always there. More often than not, she's not there. So, you know, no one really checks on him. So he's left his own devices, and so he comes around our house like, "Hey, done your homework, mate?" And bearing in mind, it's literally only like reading and sort of doing some dog, which is like an online fucking computer games, really, but with maths. So it's not even challenging because he starts secondary school in September. So we're gearing him up for that, and he just doesn't understand. So I take him to all these places, and I want to treat him, but I can't because he's fucking up. It's like, mate, I can't. If I bring anything home for you, my missus will go fucking mad because she's proper on it. Oh, I can't believe fucking hell, he's not doing his homework. It's like, yeah, right, well, chill out. There's more to life than homework. But she's like, no, you don't understand. It's like, well, I kind of do. I did GCSEs.
You don't understand. You never went to school.
No.
I wasn't born a grown-ass man.
The thing that fucking kills me, and I have to bite my tongue every time, she moans about qualifications and it's really important, education, blah, blah, blah. I fucked up in school. I was a C grade student. I quit. I had no future. I was going to be working in factories and warehouse for the rest of my life. Managed to get a second shot when I quit the band in working in local government and just grabbed onto it, and now I'm sort of earning 40 plus a year, 40 grand a year. My missus has got a fucking Ivy League education in America, all privatised. I think she's spent about a year of her life in public school, but the rest of it's all been in private school. She went to an Ivy League college, and she's basically a stay-at-home mum. So she sits and talks about the you know, oh fuck, you got to have education, you got to have education. It's like, yeah, you do, but if you don't really do anything with it.
That makes me laugh, Mike, because I am similar to you, and I was a shit student.
Yeah.
I'm shit. I got in my GCSEs, I got 4 Ds, 4 Es, and 1 C.
Yeah.
Quality teaching.
That's what I said to my missus, like, you know, just because they fuck up in secondary school doesn't mean that's the end of their life. That's it. You're fucking
No.
doomed. You just have to. They have to find the thing they want to do and just grab it. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want to be a fucking highways engineer, but I understood that it was my only chance of ever getting a fucking career. So I wasn't stupid enough to be like, fuck you. I ain't gonna fucking do your day release education, bitches. So yeah, you know, it's yin and yang at the moment. Part of me sort of agrees with Michelle, like, just it's a lot easier when you do it when you're young. But part of me thinks, well, you don't want to ride them too hard because it's not the end of the world if they don't fucking do well. Bearing in mind, he's literally only 11, so he's not even going to start secondary school till September. So it's not even like pressing. He doesn't have any idea of what it's like going to secondary school. So I was like, he's got enough to deal with. Don't add more to his fucking mental fucking weightlifting.
Yeah. Or you
But
can do what I did, get a degree in something different, and then go on to a completely different career.
clearly, you just love fucking education, Shards. You just,
Oh, I fucking love it.
I want to be in a schoolroom all my life. I
Oh,
fucking love
fucking-
numbers. What's your
Fucking
degree in, by
love
the way?
it.
Is it in dicks?
Ha ha ha.
What did you get a degree in?
Microbiology.
Really?
Yep, I was
I
gonna.
can see why you fucked that off, because, you know,
Yeah.
there's thousands of microbiology jobs knocking about.
Yeah, it's so fucking niche. And it was, at the time I did it, medical biology was by far the popular. So I either would have gone on to working with the police or in a sort of private diagnostics department, or my backup was, okay, I got the degree, what do I want to do? I'll go work for the coroner's office and go work with dead bodies all day.
There you go. Sticking fingers
Yeah.
up bumholes.
Oh,
Oh, it's only partially rotted. It's only been dead 12 hours. My finger went in
Um,
3 inches without fussing.
Oh my gosh.
I've seen
Mike, what
NCIS.
the
You
fuck?
you just blacklight everything and see if
I'm
there's
done.
jizz on it.
Well, funnily enough, that's what I did in college. I was gonna go into forensics and become a CSI, and then found out that I was either working for the police or working for a private company. I went, fuck that, that's too
Yeah.
niche. Went and did industrial
The
science.
police.
And then
Screwed
the
that off.
police, and then did industrial, swapped in my second year. Then was like, fuck it, I'll do micro. Pick something even fucking niche. And was like, yeah, microbes, viruses, and I was gonna go look at working
In Wuhan.
for the WHO. Who are you? And then was like, yeah, fucking numbers, do that again. And now I earn more money doing numbers than I ever would have done during fucking putting my fingers up cadavers' assholes.
See? What
See,
a
I
glamorous
did my
life you would have
degree and
led.
did nothing with it. I did my degree and went, yeah, fuck it, I'll go do something else. And then just happened to
And,
get into
and now
something good.
and now it's like, hey, you want to do this really hard qualification? I'm like, yeah, because why the fuck not? Are you gonna pay for it? Yeah, fine, you pay for it. I'm not.
Yeah. That's
I
what-
need-
Do you
I
sniff your
need-
fingers every time you go into a classroom?
I
Poo-free.
immediately thought of that clip when you said human everywhere. The scene from Superbad.
Do you know what? That's probably where subconsciously my brain has stored that line and just gone.
A
"Oh,
dream
just
of a
gonna-
world where everything's covered in semen.
I'm guessing Sharge doesn't dream of a world covered in semen.
Growing up.
No,
Not many of us do.
no. The one bonus of being a lesbian. Don't think about that.
You don't end up in sticky goo. It's good. Well,
Okay, right.
Dylan,
We're
we're still waiting on
definitely
Dylan.
Moving on.
Before we get kicked off YouTube altogether, banned.
Yeah. All we need now is a horrible racist slur.
Don't. I've had that happen in a D&D game. It's
Oh
really awkward.
no!
It's really
No.
awkward.
No.
Really, really
Did
awkward.
everyone just stop?
No.
Yeah, and I'll leave it. I'll leave it at that. It was just like one of the players said something that was just like we all just stopped and went, "Okay." Thanks.
Really? You
Yeah.
know them?
No, it's not them lot. It was the group I play Lord of the Rings with. One of the guys made a reference to a certain culture, and one of the other
Was it
lads happened
Elvish?
to be from that said culture, and it just
Oh,
wasn't.
no.
It was really awkward. Yeah.
No, 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 no.
Why are people like this?
Oh, people
Um,
are
Okay, right. Back in the room. Where was I?
back in the Tabaxi cave.
So he's munching on his stew, chowing down. Anybody saying anything or?
Just
Yeah, what were we talking about?
shooting shit. Tell us a little about yourself. You seem well versed in adventuring and hunting, sir. Dare I say, you look kind of old for someone to be in these parts. In the sense that, I'd imagine a lot of people die young here. You know what I'm saying?
He says, in my culture, my time is up. But I still have my son to think about. Any kind of he points over his shoulder, and you all kind of lean and look past his shoulder, and you don't see anything. He's
Bag of- Bag of thumbtacks over his shoulder.
Yeah, that's a good one. He says, "Don't wake him though. He's sleeping."
Oh, okay. Sorry, man.
But yeah, he says, "Why are you not eating? Are you not hungry?"
Sorry, dude. Of course. I'm always hungry. Never know when your next meal's gonna be.
Says that's the spirit. You can't defeat Raznisi on an empty stomach. And he just laughed to himself. Like that. No, not like that.
So, how long have you been in Omu? Have you seen all of it, or is there parts you don't want to go to?
There are parts that I don't venture. Up north is probably the most dangerous part.
Any reason?
And the palace. Too many snake folk around, you know?
Have you had many dealings with them? Are they dangerous?
Over the years I've had run-ins with them. They're getting braver and braver as they try to expand their territory in the city.
Are they dangerous because of numbers or dangerous individually?
He looks at you kind of. They're snakes, big ones.
Well, I get that, but is it because there's hundreds of them, or is it just like one big ass snake? Beesh.
He says that there's different. They come in different sizes, but their predisposition for torture is the same size for all of them, which is big. They love torture, those motherfuckers.
Cool. Good to know.
Do they torture each other or whoever is unfortunate enough to wander into Omu?
They will torture anyone that isn't their kind. My son barely escaped when I helped him escape. I mean, do you not remember when you helped me? And he points his spoon at you, Quinn. You were there.
Quinn just nods. Quinn just
Yeah.
nods.
Those things are terrible.
Bunch of sadists.
And he points his spoon at Snapjaw next, and he says, "You, Weeping Knight, what news of the tribe?"
He looks back at him and goes, "What?"
The tribe, what news do you bring?
My tribe. Well, I know more.
I mean, yeah, your tribe, my tribe, you know. How's your mother?
He says, my mother is long dead."
He looks shocked and crestfallen. And he says, "But she was such a good woman. Did she die an honorable death?"
He just nods like, "Yes." And a little bit confused as to what he's actually referring to, as I've never met this man before in my life.
He says, "Well, better finish up this food. We've got work ahead of us."
Clearly.
Quinn just
And
puts the finger up and goes, 1 hour, I sleep, and then just curls up in a ball and tries to sleep off the stab wounds and the beating.
We all know
I mean,
good sleep fixes
this
everything.
this is a short rest for everyone.
Brutus also sticks one finger up. Says, that's for you.
He looks at you and he says, he looks really flattered, and he says, "Thank you, thank you." And he does it back. He's like, is it like this? Am I doing it right? Like this? Can you see? Is this correct? Is this how you do it in your tribe?
Goes,
And he kind of bounces it up and down a bit. He says, does this improve our relations? How is it for you? Does it feel good?" And he smiles at you. And he says, "Listen, I'm sorry about that thing back there. It's just you can't teach an old cat new tricks, you know. This is how I was raised. There is an end date for everybody." everything must end, so that new life can begin.
Doesn't mean you have to go searching for that damn date, though.
And it just as you're speaking, he turns around and he looks over to where he thinks his son is, and he says, "Shh, it's okay, kid. You go back to sleep."
Hmm.
And he pats the ground, and he says, "So what is your plan to kill Raznisi? How are we going to do
Says,
this?"
We kill him in honorable combat.
Yes, but I mean, you have a plan, right? To get into the Fane?
He just looks back at him and goes, "We kill him in honorable combat." Like that is the plan as far as Snapshot's concerned. He's like, that is a plan.
Quinn will step in and goes and pulls out the 3 cubes and goes, 6 more of these, we get in.
6 more.
We
He says, "Can I look?" And he puts his hand out, his paw.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give him one.
He studies it and he says, These are from the shrines. You got these?
Just nods and goes, yes,
Honorably?"
honorably.
He looks at them and he says, "But these don't lead you to Raznisi."
No, but they lead to God Fetus, which we have to kill.
His face drops and he says, "Do you speak of the Soulmonger?"
Yes, the Soulmonger keeps Resnisi alive.
"I think you are mistaken."
The Soulmonger is the cause of the curse, isn't it? This is me speaking, not Quinn.
A Serarak is the cause of the curse.
Oh, Serac, yeah.
The
But-
soulmonger feeds on souls.
We're in there with Raznisi now.
Oh,
He says, I can help you maybe find the tomb, but I will go no further."
He's Snapshot's going to say to him, "Okay, so can you lead us to the Fane
"I can.
and Raznisi?
I can.
And will you join us in honorable combat?
I will."
Then a glorious death awaits you, my friend."
Ha ha ha! And he tips the rest of the ball into his. Oh no, he puts the ball on the ground and he kind of. And then when he's finished, he like does that big where he mouth wide open as he does this big lick around his lips, and then he starts like washing his face and his ears. And he kind of turns around. You see the leg go up.
oh, looking away.
He says, "One moment."
Snapshot does that lizard thing, you know, where they just turn sideways and like look at it like.
He stops and looks at you, his tongue still sticking out, and he says, "I'm sorry, personal grooming and all that. Are you prepared, or would you like to wait until tomorrow? Or I mean, do you have a plan at all? I don't understand how you are a hunter with no plan." "I can take you to the entrance of the Fane, but you must be prepared for what you're going to deal with in there." They will not go quietly.
Just to review what we all know, we know that the God Fetus is where the souls are, and that the fetus is guarded by the hags, who are under the employ of Resnisi,
Not Raznisi, no.
as Serac.
Raznisi is someone
That's
else.
there, right, yeah.
Oh right, yeah. Serac is like the big bad's big boss. He's the CEO of Lichdom.
He is the CEO, yes,
Um,
of Soulmongery.
of Soulmongery. We've yet to see what's that dude called? Arch Simba.
Artis Simba.
Artist Simba, not Arch Simba.
Archie Simber, I love it.
Archie Simba. So what do we actually know about Raznisi? We know he's a lich. He was one of the fallen. He was the first like
He's the
honorable
first
guard.
RE, isn't he? Which are the
Yeah.
honorable guard of I forget what the fella's called. Uptow,
Yeah.
I want to say. There was a total of 7. We know of Rosnisi, we know of Arta Simba, we don't know of any of the other 5.
Do we know how to kill Resnisi? Because he is a lich. And I imagine you kill
Not Raznisi. He's still not Raznisi.
A Serac is
a
a lich.
Serac. Yeah.
Is Razisi not one then? I thought he was.
No, Resnisi is the one who's causing the curse, isn't it? Or is that a Serac? I'm 3 beers deep, guys. Help me out.
So,
A Serac, you've been
Serarac's
told,
a lich.
is the one who controls the Soulmonger.
Yeah.
A Serac is
I-
the guy that's on the picture of Tomb of Annihilation. The
he's the
skeleton-y guy.
looking fucker, yeah.
Raznisi, you have not met yet. You've only heard of him. And Bag of Nails presumes you know what you're talking about.
We don't.
Oh, we're full of shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that yet.
No,
Oh,
no.
He sounds pretty much like he is as well, though, to be fair.
Well, no, he's just loopy.
Loopy, but his arrows deliver ridiculous amounts of damage.
Oh, I know that. I know that.
It really do.
This is a man I want on my side. Believe you me. Me and all of my 59 hit points. Yeah, what the fuck do we know about Resnisi apart from he was the first of the Barara?
Or the Barai,
Yeah.
guardian of Mesro,
Mm.
could raise the dead.
Is he creating zombies?
Maybe.
Wait, didn't some of the zombies have like a weird, like the zombie dinosaur had a weird symbol on its forehead, and
A
Elias,
blue triangle, in fact.
the blue triangle, and isn't that, which one was that a sign of?
As you say that, because you don't know this until now, as you say that, Bag of Nail says, you've seen the marked ones. They are his children, I think. They are Raznisi's children. That is a symbol. That is the symbol of all the exiled from Mesro. If you have seen those and survived, then you are truly great hunters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him. The exiled. What do you mean they were forced out, or do you mean they were?
Raznisi was exiled from Mesro a long, long time ago. Even before Bag of Nails. And I'm old. He says, I'm starting to get the feeling that you don't know what to do next.
No.
Snapjaw says, you can lead us to Raznisi.
He gets another bowl of stew, crosses his legs, sits down again, starts eating. And he says, are you gonna eat that?
Is
No.
he saying that to Snapjaw?
To everyone.
No.
I don't like food being wasted.
I'll tuck in.
It's just, you eat that, it's fine.
It
Yeah.
growls like "Rrrr," at the rest of you.
Yim's eating hers.
Well, I won't lie to you, man. One of the reasons we try to take you on board is because we are a little bit lost here, dude. Our knowledge of these parts isn't what you'd call complete, so any inside information would be mostly grateful.
He says, listen, I can take you to the Fane, but I have never been in there myself. I do not wish to go in there by myself. I will help you in the Fane, but I don't know what awaits you. All I know is that it is a nest of vipers. It is a literal nest of vipers. You need to be smart about it.
Think I might like a long rest then.
thinking back on what we've learned, we've never heard the Fane. We've never heard the term the Fane before, have we?
No.
Mm,
He knows it because he's been here for long enough.
yeah. Do we want to get more information, or do we want to say fuck it into the Fane?
Like Enter the
Info's
Dragon.
working, right?
Hmm.
I'm
also
going to
not
recommend
info.
you think about a long rest. 'Cause
Gladly.
The Fane will kick your ass sideways.
We still have to get the other cubes though, right?
Yeah, we still need 6 more cubes, and that will lead us underground to the tomb of Asarak.
Yes.
And if we're gonna fuck with Asarak, we might as well fuck with Rasnisi first.
I wouldn't rush into that fight though.
No.
Maybe we should carry on collecting the cubes first and then do
Yeah.
that.
Might get
Level
more
up.
info. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if we keep going through Omu, we might find more about Rasnisi and how to kick his ass.
Yeah, that sounds
Oh.
good.
Yeah. Or convince him to beat Rasnisi for us.
Who? Bag of nails?
No, Rasnisi taking on Asarak.
Snapjaw, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You're mid sentence when you're talking and you stop, and your eyes, like lizardy eyes, one of them just looks to one side, just completely off to one side. Your head turns, and you focus directly onto a little tiny adder snake. That you could hear it slithering around, coming out of the little tiny hole in the wall, and then it stopped and it was staring directly at you all.
Can I draw my bow and shoot it?
It won't take much effort. It doesn't move. It doesn't react to you at all. It's just looking at you.
I'm gonna still shoot it.
Okay. You put an arrow through it. It penetrates it from mouth to the tip of its tail. In fact, it's basically a sheath for your arrow now, and it's dead.
Just fire at it straight away.
Bag of Nails says, "That was unnecessary."
And Snapjaw just looks straight at him and says, "Be wary of the snake."
Wise words, my fellow hunter.
The graffiti say the snakes are not what they seem.
I'm sure it said something like that, didn't it?
Yeah, but it never gave context whether they were good or bad.
You continue to scan the room, Snapjaw, and you see another one. This time it's slightly bigger, and it's stopped what it's doing. It's just looking at you, kind of mesmerized as it watches you. It doesn't move to attack you.
I'm gonna shoot another one.
Okay, your arrow pierces through its throat, hits the wall behind it as it drops dead.
He says, "Be wary of the snake. These are cunning creatures, and spies of the devil himself."
Spies, and he looks quite.
He looks
quite
square
nervous
back
about
at
this.
Bag of Nails and says, "Did you not just say that the Fane was a nest of vipers?"
I did, but these snakes are. I mean, they stop for a sniff sometimes, but they're just nuisances more than anything.
We've also had issue with some hags and witches that also maybe take on the form of harmless creatures.
I've seen no witches.
Oh, no, you
He's-
wouldn't have done. These are not local to these parts, but they are somewhat troublesome.
It's news to me. If they appear, I will kill them.
He says back to Bag of Nails, he says, "I find it interesting as such a seasoned hunter, you are so You so freely let these creatures move through your domain.
As I said, they are merely a nuisance. I wouldn't call them vermin. They have a right to live. They are well beneath me.
The cat didn't, eh?
Yeah.
West
Snapjaw
Ham.
just looks over and goes, "You tell him, Brutus."
I'm gonna pull out Squid, and I'm gonna show Squid the the unfortunately sheathed snake and go, Squid, are these normal snakes or more?
Sorry, can you repeat the last bit?
Oh, I'm gonna show Squid the snakes and say, ask Squid if these are normal snakes or if there's something more to them.
Squid doesn't really react to the snakes, but he points his little spear at Bag of Nails, and you can hear him like growling, like.
Yeah.
And Bag of Nails hisses at him like like a cat. He
Quin's
says,
up.
he says, "What is this?"
This is a squid.
That is. He looks at you like, I have seen squids before. This is not a squid. This is one of those nuisance forest spirits. You should let me end it.
Quinn starts doing the shoe bill chatter and like puffs up and goes, This is Squid. My squid. And then pops Squid back in the pocket.
He says, This is your pet?
This is my friend.
Okay. And he looks at you like kind of loopy. It says
I'm
Bag
the
of
lo-
Nails.
Yeah, Snapjaw looks back at him like, "So you want to end the simple forest spirit, yet you happily leave snakes crawling through your..."
These are no simple forest spirits. These are evil beings. They pretend to be your friend. They bestow friendship charms on you, and then they stab you in the back when you least expect
And
it.
Snapjaw says, "As I said, be wary of the snake, because who knows, it may grow horns and become a dragon."
I think I understand your meaning. I meant no offense to you, Quinn. If he is your friend, I shall respect that.
Just looks at him and goes, It's Squid. And then like side eyes Snapjaw going, There's something off about this dude, like massively.
Mm. Snapjaw's eyes just like all over the place.
Chameleon.
Yeah.
Can I
He licks one eyeball just like normal.
I'm gonna ask Bag of Nails, like, what do you know about Ubtao? And I want to gauge his reaction, like if he does any sort of nervous tics or just if he like I imagine if a cat sweats, like that sort of nervous reaction.
Let's have an insight check for that.
Oh, because I'm so good at those. Oh shit, my
I mean,
mouse
that's
has
what you asked
died.
for.
No.
Your
Oh no,
mouse
I have a
died.
+2. I'm wise. I forgot about that. Right, I'm gonna use my inspiration on that because that was dog shit. That is a dirty 20.
I mean, you mentioned Ubtao, and he doesn't. You don't see anything on his face where he becomes angry or paranoid or anything like that. He just says, "Ubtao abandoned my tribe long ago, many elders ago. Ubtao is, how do you say, history.
His tail pop up like a cat does when they're pissed off.
None of that. It seems more indifferent. It's like us talking about the Olympian gods. It's like, oh yeah, that was a long time ago,
Oh yeah.
especially in cat ears. He says, "Well, friends, should we get some rest ready for tomorrow, or?"
Totally. I assume this is a safe place to rest, right?
He says, "Absolutely. Nobody knows I'm here. Except you."
Quinn's gonna stay up and
And
do.
snakes.
Nobody knows we're here, apart from you.
And Snapjaw
I-
goes, "And the snakes."
Snakes.
I don't understand the snakes. Snakes are snakes. They're just little beasts.
Hmm.
Yim's gonna recommend we do watches. She don't trust this guy. He seems a bit crazy and
Has anyone seen his kid yet?
no. Well, he's not. His kid's not there, is it?
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
Yeah. He's been a bit too long on the island. He's talking to volleyballs named Wilson.
Sad.
Wilson. I'll take first watch and I'll keep an eye out for snakes and bang of nails.
Well, I for one trust our friend here, and I will have a full rest.
Okay.
I'll take a watch.
Right, last watch.
Okay. Bag of Nails goes over to his little bed and does that thing where he does a couple of circles and then lies down. And eventually falls asleep, kind of watching you. It's about, this is about 10 o'clock. Who's taking the first watch?
Me.
You're taking, and who's taking second watch?
I will.
Okay. Right. So, everybody's asleep apart from Quinn, who's taking first watch. You must give me a perception check.
Can I bring out Squid as well? Like it's for company.
Yeah.
Perception. 18. Oh, unfortunate, Peter.
Oh, Peter.
Oh, Peter.
You hear some crashing noises upstairs in the
Near-
house.
Oh, in the house we're in.
In the house that you are in.
I'm gonna. Oh.
As the trapdoor suddenly opens and 3 enormous snakes drop in.
I'm gonna scream, "Everybody up!"
And before you see
What
Is
are
it
you gonna
snakes?
show us, Peter?
Is it big snakes? Super snakes?
Oh wow.
Oh no! Oh
no,
you
no, I
see
don't like
this
that.
dude drop in front of you, as well as
Oh,
Is it him? No, it's not. Is it him? You see this dude.
Oh.
Oh, abomination. Bit harsh.
And you see.
I really want to know what those braces are actually doing for him.
They're cool.
Bit. I'm naked, but I have handcuffs.
And you see this one
Ooh. Oh
land
my.
in front of you as everybody wakes up when you shout everybody up.
Can I? The first thing I do, can I cast? Well, not can I cast? Can I use? Oh shit, what's it called? That thing that you hate that makes I made you roll like 20 d20s. Oh, what is it? Can I use? Oh fuck, I forgot what the damn thing's called. The Hour of Reaping.
Using Hour of Reaping
Yep.
on this guy.
On everybody. It's 30 feet and creatures that can see me, and they all have to roll a Wisdom saving throw,
Okay.
or they'll be frightened of me.
Very well.
And I'm gonna include Bag of Nails in that.
Bag of Nails.
I'm gonna include
Okay.
him in it.
All right.
Bag of sad.
Bag of Sad.
So he rolls. What is it? Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. You've got to be at a 13.
He pisses it. The other one. what's it? He rolls. Save and throw. Okay, he fails it, and third one. Save and throw, and we get nat 20. So one of them fails, two of them pass. As okay, we roll for initiative.
So much for our plan. There's no active combat counter in your currently viewed scene.
Try again.
Oh yes, finally I roll good.
God damn
Oh
it.
shit. Oh, who got the wah 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 wah?
Me.
How do you
Oddball.
put the noise on?
It's a mod.
It just says Pete mock players.
I
Uh,
can't roll any initiative.
Your things. I'll click it for you. Oh, look at that, 21. And these dudes get.
where's the mock player thing? Is it in module settings or in system settings?
What? Sorry.
The wah 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 noise that you get.
It's a module.
Oh.
setting. How do you do the initiative from a thingy sheet?
The button that says initiative on the right of movement.
Mine looks different.
Ah.
Okay, I'll have to drag him onto the map. Initiative.
Oh, it's a big snake.
It's a snake.
Snake. Mushroom, mushroom.
Badgers.
Just. By the way,
Right.
Meg. Oh no, never mind.
Ignore the names, they're not correct. So, yes. Okay, and we're going to end the session now.
Oh.
Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
Oh, no,
it's probably for the
Brian.
best, to be fair. That sounds like
Look
an
at
epic
him.
combat.
Look
I'm
at him
yawning
rubbing his
quite a bit,
hands. You're
so
like,
yeah, I didn't want to be like going through the combat like, this is great.
Yes, such a thrilling.
Yeah.
Mike?
We've. It sounds like we've all had a week, to be honest.
I'll leave you with this thought for the week. Trust Shardia to roll initiative during a dialogue moment.
I'll leave this for all the week. We're all going to die next week, so, you know.
Probably.
What do you mean roll initiative during a Oh no! Oh no! It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be initiative.
Oh, I need to roll bag of nails as well.
Why don't you just fucking let me shoot bag of nails, guys? We've now been jumped by some nasty looking shit.
Well, they
Oh,
could be the good guys, and we could be the
I
baddies.
could have just murdered him, and it
Yeah,
would
but-
have been glorious.
Don't forget, he's frightened by me.
I'm always
Who
the
is?
optimist.
Bag
Oh,
of nails.
it didn't roll, sorry. I've not rolled for him.
Yeah, he's.
Actions, attributes, and I'll let you see this one, so you're not saying, "Ugh." He's not very wise.
Is
I'll
that
be
what the
honest with
players say about me when I roll my stuff? Oh, he's cheated.
There you go, he's failed.
Yeah, so he.
He doesn't know who to be more scared of now. The bird or literal Raznisi. Right, thanks everyone.
Yeah, it's better. I didn't mean to roll initiative during a dialogue thing. I thought they were coming to attack us.
Fucking hilarious. Luckily for you, the abomination has failed his hits, and he hits hard.
No, no.
Oh, you really shouldn't have rolled initiative.
Well, I'm first in the queue, and I had a plan, and I was going to do it.
Got 3 attacks. Right. Okay. Hopefully I won't die in the war in Latvia,
Yeah, please don't.
and I'll be back next week.
Wait, you're going to Latvia?
Yeah,
I'm going tomorrow.
Pete's going to lick the border of Ukraine.
Oh no, 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 no! Don't go there.
Well, it was already paid for, so I can't not go.
No,
Oh,
not
fair.
now. It's paid
when-
for.
when the-
I'm fucking going. Peter Swallow 3. I'm fucking going. I fucking paid for it.
As the bombs are raining down, I'll be like, oh, I've paid for this. I'm not cancelling. They can cancel it.
It's not fucking
That's-
COVID. I'm going.
Fucking war. Fuck off.
Fucking
I've got my
fuck.
holiday.
I don't talk like an old Yorkshireman.
You do, Pete. That's what you sound like to me, mate.
Fuck you, Russians. I'm on holiday.
Fucking
Uh,
bastards.
Half of Latvia is Russian. That'll be interesting.
Oh no.
Just talk
very
Greek,
str-
Pete. You'll be fine. Everyone go, oh, he's a
It's
Greek fella.
strange. Yeah. Show us your passport.
Pepper's Peter.
By the
Shall
way,
I
that
know?
picture you put in the chat, Peter, that looks like it could have been taken yesterday. Like you can't tell if that was taken, what, like you
What
in the
picture?
snow.
That was Philip.
That wasn't Philip,
That was
no.
my
Oh,
kid.
It
I
wasn't.
thought that was you.
It was Peter.
No, that was my
It
kid.
was. It was literally Peter taken
Oh.
last week.
Yeah.
Peter's tiny.
But
Did
yeah.
you not know?
A lot of people say that.
Seriously,
like him.
don't take his webcam to be. It's all zoomed in.
It's all a filter.
Yeah, it's all
His
the filter,
head's the
especially
size of my
the-
thumb.
It's got-
Squish you.
Squish, squish.
Squish you.
Tiny head Pete, they call him.
and he had-
Tiny Pete. His mum wanted to call him Tom, but I thought no, can't because everyone call him Tom Thumb. Tiny
Tom
Pete.
Ah, ha, ha. It sounds like me Pete, so it all goes Pete tongue.
Pete.
Right.
Oh,
so,
dear.
any questions about how you're gonna roll your new characters, or? anything
I've
Oh,
got
like that?
mine.
No, no.
Gizzard the Lizard Wizard. He's ready to roll.
I've got Jazar, the lizard wizard.
If you
Gizzard.
all go do variations of Gizzard, honestly, I'm
No, so
deleting
I
the
came
game.
up with that. That's mine. It's mine. Copyrighted. TM.
I didn't pick Jizzard. I went for an alternative.
Jazard.
Jazar.
But if you do variations like Flizzard or Gizzard or anything like that, I'm just deleting the game.
No, Spunk the wizard.
He's a disgruntled stripper.
Come from Waterdeep. There wasn't a market for lizard strippers. Oh, picked a niche job.
Bit too specialised.
Yeah. Oh dear.
What
Go on,
about
Meg.
Tag the Hag?
Tag. Oh, hello, my lover.
It's always available. Hello there.
It's available for kids' parties.
My name's Tag. Can I help you, little kitten hunter? I'll fix you. With a dance.
I forget Tag the Hag. It was.
Interpretive dance.
Oh.
Sure.
Jiggling her lopsided boobs.
They are lopsided, Peter. How did you know?
Yeah.
One distends
hangs
slightly
with
more than the
O.
other one.
What was it? She was like the 3 p.m. afternoon slot, wasn't she?
Yeah. She was not the prime time.
Oh,
Oh
Listen,
my
I
God.
like to paint pictures. As soon as I succeeded.
just.
Definitely the most memorable character.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, do you know when we said that the house had a happy face? All I could think of was Upsy the elevator from Adventure Time. Oh, where's that picture? Upsy the elevator.
Where did Craig go?
More pizza.
Ah, fair play. I'll tell you what, actually, I probably should stop streaming.